All right. What is good, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to the double stream tonight. We back at it again with another stream, giving you guys the best Nintendo Switch RPG gaming news content, live streamed pretty much daily at this point. So welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me on the nightcap of PlayerEssence. Like I said, we got a great show for you guys today. Got a lot of cool stuff to talk about. Looking forward to getting into a lot of different topics and random JoJo Friday nonsense. JoJo Fridays as well. So it should be a great stream tonight, man. I'm excited to, like I said, just chill, talk to you guys about stuff, have fun, do whatever. You know how we do on these streams. So what's good, guys? Welcome. Let me get my chat out here so we can get everything going, because it takes a little bit of time to actually populate the chat and everything. So let's get into the shout outs, and then we will get into the main topics. Actually, not going over the controversy. Well, we'll talk about some of the controversy, but I wanted to actually go over the previews for Paper Mario. I never went over the previews for Paper Mario. We were just wrapped up in the stupid, well, not stupid, but we were just wrapped up in the controversy, but we never actually talked about the really dope previews for the game. So we're going to get into that tonight, so that should be fun. So yeah, the game's looking really good. All right, let's get into some shout outs, shall we? Dior is here. Anthony Smith is here. Nin128 says, "Oh, PE the sequel. We back at it again." Jeff Shadow, King Cagney, the Great Wall. Seventh Hokage says, "What's good, players? Just ended my run just in time." Yes, sir. I like how you're getting that exercise in. Will McGee, Campy Stewart. What's up, man? Welcome. Yamoto, saw your stream this morning. Hey, shout outs, let's go. Monado Mario. And Greg with the $1.99 says, "I've returned." You've returned to being the top stream in the stream, Hokage. Thank you so much, Greg, on this JoJo Fridays with the $1.99. Thank you so much, man. Anybody does a $1.99 or more, you can beat out Greg on the board. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that with $1.99. Let's go. One on the combo count. Let's get it. Shout outs, guys. Let's see here. And boom. Monado Mario. J2 Blue the Beast. Jacob Dressback is back once again with another gifted sub. Yo, shout outs to Jacob Dressback. Thank you so much for the gifted Elite Ninja. We represent here, guys. Thank you so much. Jacob D out here representing the Elite Ninjas, the Santa Claus. We back at it again. Let's go. Thank you for the support, man. Appreciate that. Let's go. Ryan M is here. What's good, Ryan M? Welcome to the stream. The Hokage is back. JJL just finished Stellar Blade. 8 out of 10 game for me. Can't wait for the sequel. Yes, I'm looking forward to finishing up Stellar Blade maybe this week or this weekend or early next week, and then having my review ready to go by next week at some point. So yeah. Yep, looking forward to it. You gonna do New Game Plus, or what's up with that? Dave in Games says, "Freshman workout here." Hey, let's go. Good to see everybody here. Party Man, the man that loves the party, also known as the bodyguard, also here. What's up, Gaming Mariner says, Gaming Mariner says, "Sup, OJ just started Pokemon Scarlet, loving it. World map of the game is huge, hardly know where to go." Yeah, there's some flaws, but there's some good things about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet for sure. I can't forget about the Resident Evil 9 news. Need to hear your take on the open world RE. I don't have any take on open world RE yet, but we did talk about the RE9 news earlier. But yeah, that makes sense. I mean, if they do whatever they decide to do, I'm looking forward to seeing how it plays and stuff. So I don't really have any opinion right now until I actually see it, but we'll see. We don't know. It's a rumor right now. Sup, OJ, missed last stream. I was late in my time. I wanted to say, man, weird comments to Stellar Blade video. Yeah, it seems like people were pretty upset with my Stellar Blade video. But I don't think they actually watched the video, because I didn't even really complain about the censorship stuff. All I did was say that it's selling well. From what we know, it's still #1, and reviews wise, it's user score wise, people are happy with the game. So I don't know why people. So I think a lot of people didn't even watch. That's why I don't even really engage, because they didn't even watch the video. They just looked at the title and said, "All right, I'm just gonna talk." So. Not worried. But no, the censorship boycott is failing though. Like, I mean, make no mistake. Like, it's still one of the better selling games. It's failing for like what is a brand new IP single player game. It's doing okay from what we understand. Now we'll find out about we'll find out about the sales for the Japanese sales coming up pretty soon here. Next week, we should get 2 weeks of sales numbers because of Golden Week in Japan. So it landed on a good week for sure. George FT, what's up, George FT? Welcome. I'm heading into Eden Chronicle now, so no new game plus for now. All right, yeah, got to get moving on the games. Chris the Shriner Dog with the $4.99. Thank you for the big dono coming in. He says bought a GBA SP and Mario Advance for $7 at a local thrift store. Wow, that's a good deal. Needed a new battery and charger. Well worth $20 for everything. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's definitely a good deal. Let's go. Thank you for the $4.99. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. And DeFlash23. Thank you for the subscription, brother. Appreciate that. My man, Chris the Shriner Dog. You are now the new Hokage and Stream Ninja. Anybody does more than $4.99, you can beat out Chris on this glorious JoJo Fridays. Remember, if you drop a dono, make sure you put a music request in there as well. So, Chris, if you want something, let me know. I can get you some Mario Advance music. Be more than happy to get you that. And, of course, if you do a JoJo or up, drop 2 tracks in there for me. Be more than happy to get those tracks going on JoJo Fridays. Chris the Shriner Dog. Let's go. Thank you for that, man. Appreciate the support and love, guys. Appreciate the support and love. I think we're at 3 on the combo count, though, because we did get Jacob D with the gifted membership. So, yeah, we're at 3. We're already humming along. Let's go. Hit that like button, too, guys. If you have not hit that like button, hit that like button. Let them know that we're streaming tonight. Emerson SSB, what's up, man? Welcome. Shaw X is here. Skylar G. I wouldn't say upset. Some are just weird saying we aren't boycotting Stellar Blade. We are boycotting Sony by unsub PSN. My reaction was like, what? That makes no sense. Yeah, that makes no sense. That makes... Stellar Blade is not an online game. So they're not going to see the correlation between unsubbing from PSN but buying the game. That makes 0 sense. So, sure, I guess. But, yeah. Either way, I don't care. Too bad, so sad. I said what I said. And I stand by it. Dre, hey, what's up, Dre? Says, what up, OJ? Enjoying Stellar Blade right now. Got Rise of the Ronin for my B-Day tomorrow. Wishing you a good day and a great stream, brother. Yeah, happy birthday, by the way, Dre. Happy birthday. And, yeah, man, I think Rise of the Ronin might be the game that I play after Paper Mario. I think I want to get into that after Paper Mario. So I'm definitely going to be checking out that game. So, yeah, definitely. What's up, David? Welcome. Yeah, the Maximilian dude. Shout outs to Max. Met him a couple times. Nice guy. Very tall. Let's see here. Element Nullify. Pop in and say, what's up? Hey, what's up, Element? Welcome. Xenoblade 1 started to get good for me. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, let's go. Beat Queen. The Queen is here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Shout outs to Beat Queen. How you doing today, young lady? Good to see you here like always. What's up, OJ? This year, Sony just makes everyone mad. I know, seriously. It seems like everything is a controversy these days. Did you guys notice that? Like, everything's a controversy. There's no such thing as not a controversy. Like, every single game, with the exception of, like, even Yakuza Like a Dragon, Persona 3 Reload. Every single game, there's always something, man. There's always something. Paper Mario, whatever, you know, there's always something. Yeah, like at this point, the hashtag Freestyler Blade anti-censorship peeps are either just conflicted or crazy, in my opinion. So they like Stellar Blade, but don't like Sony. Whatever, they can do whatever they want. I'm good. What's up, Killer Ninja? It says, yo, what's up, OJ? Finally able to pick up my copy of Sandland. Luckily, I know the managing associate because they kept it on hold for a lot longer for you. Hey, congrats on that, man. Stellar Blade on Tuesday, hopefully. Killer Ninja, I don't understand why you buy so many games at the same time, and then you don't even get to play the games that you buy. You should wait on some of this stuff, man. You'll probably get better deals on it, too. You should wait on some of this, but there's no point in, like, buying 15 games all in the same day and then not playing them. So you should just slow down there, Ranger. Slow down there. Ian77900 says, sup, OJ? Hope you're having a great day. I am. GameStop here in Canada is doing a GC Paper Mario slipcover for the pre-order bonus. Also, what are your thoughts on Endless Ocean? I don't really play Endless Ocean, so I don't really have any thoughts on it, but from what I read in the review roundup, it just seems like not my type of game, kind of boring for me. So that's kind of my thoughts on it. But yeah, I don't play Endless Ocean. I'm not an Endless Ocean fan or anything. So yeah. That sounds like how that's how back when Bayo 3 was out, Helen and Taylor controversy. Some still don't apologize to PG and Kamiya. So that Bayo 3, I like Bayo 3, but still screw Nintendo and Kamiya. Yeah, pretty much. Party Man says that's why I stopped paying these stupid controversies any mind. Rather just play the games and enjoy my own experiences. Tired of nonsense with every release. Yeah, it's getting to the point to where it's ridiculous. Like every single release has some type of stupid nonsense attached to it, and it's getting ridiculous. Like I don't understand why people are so whiny about every single thing, you know, at this point. Does it not ever get, like, tiring for some of it? And I see some people that are in the thick of this. Every single controversy. The same people are in the thick of it. And I'm just like, goodness gracious, does it ever end for some of you guys, you know? Places true, my never-ending backlog. Yeah, I don't know. There's no point in buying multiple new releases. Like, I wanted Rise of the Ronin, but I knew that I wasn't going to have time to play it, so I didn't buy it right now, you know? So yeah. So that's the reason, like, there's no need to go out there and just, like, buy a bunch of games and just have them, throw them directly into your backlog. Just play something that, whatever you want to play the most first, play that, and then hopefully by the time that you're done, there's, like, a discount or something else, or whatever the case is, you know? So yeah. Hey, what's up, Style Boys? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today, brother? Welcome. I have that dumb habit of buying big games on release, like you said, OJ. Then they go on sale shortly after, unless it's Nintendo. Exactly. That's why I don't really buy. I mean, I'm done kind of just buying. Like, I would have probably in the past bought like Rise of the Ronin right away. And what else came out? We had like a flood of games in January, or was it February? Like, I would have bought. It's like Yakuza Like a Dragon, because of the reviews. Probably in the past I would have checked it out, but I was like, I'm good. I know Persona 3 Reload, Final Fantasy 7, Grand Blue. I bought all that crap in February and barely played any of it. Like, it didn't put like a ton of time into any of it. Grand Blue, none of those games did not put a ton of time into them. So that's the crazy thing. So that's why I'm not gonna do that anymore. I bought Stellar Blade. I'm playing Stellar Blade. It's a good game. I'm not really playing anything else around Stellar Blade. And when I beat Stellar Blade, then I'll move on to something else, you know. So, I was talking about Star Wars Outlaws. I was thinking of pre-ordering, but since Ubisoft, man, just yeah, I'm good. Unless you're a big Star Wars fan and are excited for it and like want to play it right away. But yeah, I don't buy anything Ubisoft right away unless it's like Mario plus Rabbids. But even that, Nintendo gives me review codes for those. So, but yeah, I don't really buy anything Ubisoft right away because it's Ubisoft. So it's Ubisoft. So I'm not buying that. It is what it is, though. Did you finish Unicorn Overlord? No, I didn't. I talked about this in the previous stream and previous streams before that. I kind of put it on hiatus while I play, what's it called? While I play Stellar Blade. But I'm like 30 plus hours at this point into Unicorn. So yeah, I'm just working it in when I have time. Ogre33 with the subscription. Thank you so much, Ogre33, for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the village, homie. Thank you so much. I'm a big Star Wars fan and like and enjoy Ubisoft games. Yeah, I feel bad for you that you actually like and enjoy Ubisoft games. Like, I don't know how people like and enjoy Ubisoft games, but people do. So, you know, I'm guessing you guys also like unseasoned chicken. So, I mean, and there is a market for unseasoned chicken, Killer Ninja, and you happen to be in that market. But no, I'm joking around. But no, yeah, if you like Ubisoft games, and if you like Star Wars, then I think Star Wars Outlaws is a you know, it's a no-brainer. You buy it, right? Unless it's like completely broken and destroyed and like bad at launch or something like that. I have never played Thousand Year Door, so that's the day one buy for me. As I heard, it's one of the best GameCube games. It really is. It really is one of the best GameCube games. It's one of the best RPGs out there. I mean, for sure. Especially in that generation. And it's a complete game. On cartridge, on disc, whatever you want to call it. You know, so that's the cool thing about it. So, it's the cool thing about it. The last Ubisoft game I enjoyed was probably AC Origins, as well as the new Prince of Persia. I did like Prince of Persia. That was very good. I will agree that was very good. But that was the Rayman Legends team. So, I mean, Rayman Legends is dope. That's like one of their better IPs is Rayman. So yeah. So I can understand why I like that game, but it doesn't follow the typical Ubisoft formula. So yeah. Any recommendations for franchise to start up using Delta? No, I don't play emulated games, and I don't think playing on your phone is ideal. So no, I don't have anything. CBH. I say play regular games, play normal games, play games. You know, support the devs that are, you know, putting out games. You know, that are putting out dope games. If you want to play classic games, go into your backlog, pick up stuff that you played before, or you can do emulation, whatever the case. I don't care, but I don't really play mobile emulator nonsense. So I'm the wrong person to talk to when it comes to stuff like that. So yeah. Let's see here. Nah, I like my chicken season, bro. I'm mostly like Assassin's Creed from Ubisoft, Watch Dogs 1 and 2. I see a bit of Immortals, Phoenix Rising. Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, do you like season chicken? I'm not sure if you do with that lineup of games that you're talking about there. Watch Dogs 1 and 2. I mean, Immortals is okay. Assassin's Creed. I mean, this is unseasoned. This is not fully seasoned, Killer Ninja. There ain't no way that you think that those games are seasoned. That you've got to be kidding me. And like I'm being nice here, but there's no way you think that that's sauce or that's seasoning or that's like good cooking. There ain't no way. Listen, I think Assassin's Creed fans know that Assassin's Creed is Assassin's Creed. Like Call of Duty fans know that Call of Duty is Call of Duty. You get my drift? Like they're not trying to sit there and say like it's seasoned and all. They just like to play it. So, but I mean, are we serious here with those are seasoned? I don't see a lot of flavor, brother. I don't see a lot of flavor in those games. But hey, like I said, if you like it, it don't matter. Everybody has different taste buds, right? Some people like unseasoned chicken. Some people like seasoned chicken. You know, some people like putting mayonnaise on rice. Some people don't. I mean, it just, everybody has their own taste and likes and dislikes, you know? So yeah. Let's see. At this point, who hasn't Sony upset? Sony upset anime fans when they shut down Funimation, took away people's digital copies. Now Crunchyroll raising prices, which has upset people again. I mean, everybody's always upset at something. Yeah, but prices are going up. Prices are going up. There's all sorts of crazy stuff happening right now in the industry, man. It's crazy. It's kind of crazy. He says, man, you done went and unseasoned the man's chicken. I'm sorry, bro. But if you out here hyping up Ubisoft games, no. I can't sit here and give Ubisoft any credit for sauce. I'm sorry, I can't. There ain't no way. There ain't no way. They ran Assassin's Creed into the ground, dude. Game's so buggy and glitchy. It's so buggy, glitchy, and terrible at this point. I mean, Valhalla was trash. Now, they did have the new game that came out, Assassin's Creed, what was it? The smaller one that was like the original. I guess, okay, cool, you know? But the RPGs were complete, like, bait. They were complete DLC bait, making it super grindy, just so they tried to get you to buy the microtransactions. Like, Assassin's Creed is definitely that used car salesman, bro. That scummy used car salesman that, I mean, like, you know you're going to walk out of there with the car, but, man, they're going to make it really tough. You know, wearing that cheap tie and that cheap shirt and that cheap tie with some moderate shoes. That's what Ubisoft is, bro. Let's see. I think UB and COD are more like Doritos and unseasoned chicken. They're all junk food more than anything. I mean, the thing about it though, Uncario, you're thinking about it too literally. Don't think about it that way. When I say unseasoned, I mean like the gameplay is soft. The gameplay is tasteless. It's just all right. I mean, Doritos actually taste kind of good. It's trash for you, but it tastes kind of good. We're talking about purely what tastes good or not. Now, an unseasoned chicken, it can be cooked to perfection and taste very savory, but it's still unseasoned. There isn't that sauce there. So you've got the meat, you've got the basics there of a great game. Don't get me wrong. Ubisoft games have the nucleus of a game that's good, but they're unseasoned. They don't have the sauce to finish it off, to really put it over the top. That's the problem that I have. So think of it that way, not the way that you're talking about. Mayo on rice sounds horrible. Everybody told, not everybody, but there was a number of people telling me on Twitter, oh, you never heard of this dish called something? Oh, we mayonnaise on rice. I'm like, hey, look, y'all disgusting. Y'all can eat whatever disgusting food you guys want. I'm just telling you, mayonnaise on rice is nasty. That's what I think. I don't think you're supposed to put mayonnaise on rice. I don't care what type of dish you guys try to make. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. All right, what's up, Deja Vu? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Uncario? Welcome. What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. Seriously. Nick says, I played every AC game, by the way. Most of them are for for what they are. Hey, y'all have at it. Have fun. I will not live vicariously through you guys. Enjoy your Assassin's Creed. I'll pass. Like I said the other night, From Software makes better Western games than Western developers. I can see that a little bit. Focus on Me is here as well. Says Ubisoft is that company that most people now wait for games since they go on sale within a few months. Yep. I've heard of Ketchup on Rice. I mean, that's still but I mean, it's better than mayo. Mayo on rice is a violation. It really is. It really is a violation. It really is. All right, what up, OJ, bro? Did I miss the stream earlier today, or am I tripping? Yeah, we had an earlier stream, Massive Rican, to make up for not having a stream yesterday. So that stream is live on the channel. So if you want to check out us talking about various different things, that is live on the channel. You guys can check out. So yeah, that's up. I'm starting to do a better job of getting my live streams up in your sub feeds, like actually show publicly. So you guys can check that out. That is up, ready to go. Hit that like button though on this stream if you have not hit that like button already. Yeah, I like jollof rice. It's good. You always grinding me up, OJ, but I'm always here, bro. I'm not grinding you up. I'm grinding up Ubisoft games. But I mean, listen, there's probably things that I like that you guys think sucks too, so it's all good. You're the first adult male in my life who's promised to return and actually did. Oh man, I feel better about myself already, guys. What's this NES Championship Edition game got leaked? Never heard of it. Only one I know is on the NES. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it right now, Ian. Just give it a second. I'm hyped for AC Red in Japan. Okay, I'll be honest. I am excited to check out the new Assassin's Creed just to see it. I'm not hyped. I'm not trying to hype it up like it's gonna be something incredible. Like, oh my gosh. No, I'm not hyping that up yet at this point. But I am looking forward to just seeing the game. I'm looking forward to just seeing what they opt to do in the game, you know? So I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to it, so. All right, so let's get into these Paper Mario. There was a good preview that came out a while ago, actually. I just didn't cover it. But yeah, Andy Robinson wrote it. So we talked about Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door and how good the game is. So let's start at the bottom here of what he says. The title of the headline, or the headline, is that Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door is a dream come true remake for fans. For years, the GameCube classic felt like it might never be revisited. So let me get into a little bit here of what he has to say. All right. Just like last year's excellent Super Mario RPG remake, The Thousand Year Door marries traditional role-playing features with the story and cast of characters you wouldn't really expect to see in a modern Mario game until these RPG remakes were announced last summer. It seemed we probably wouldn't again. Thousand Year Door is wonderfully weird and often surprisingly dark adventure married with comfortably familiar mechanics of turn-based battles as our flat mustache hero sets out on a search of mystical treasures. All right. So let's get into what he has to say at the very end there about the game. He says, equipable badges, which add modifiers to such as more powerful moves and add further depth. There's also a twist within the environments of the battles. Encounters take place on stage in front of the audience of Mario NPCs. More joining to watch as you perform crucial attacks or well-timed button presses to make moves stronger. A feature that's appeared in other Mario games, or obviously RPG games. Occasionally, the moves will knock down the scenery, opponents, or members of the audience will stand and throw protesting projectiles at Mario, which can be blocked with another well-timed button press. It's a cute touch, even if it doesn't happen all that often, because like you have to suck for that to happen. Across both Mario RPG and the Paper Mario series, the sublime Mario and Luigi games, the narrative is the star of the show. Thousand Year Door is the franchise at its comedic best, without some cumbersome gimmicks spoiling the fun. For this reason, it remains an all-time favorite, and we generally can't wait to spend more time with the final game. So he likes the game. He thinks that it's really good. It's really good. It says that it looks great too. He did talk about the 30 frames per second stuff. He says, sadly, it appears to run at 30 frames per second to our eyes, but for the genre of game, that really shouldn't matter. Like Nintendo's previous remakes, the Switch version also seems to stick rigidly to the original game's blueprint, which, considering this has aged far less than last year's SNES remake, it isn't an issue. For those who do remember the original, its opening chapters are as comforting as a hot bath. Meeting Goombella, an archaeologist student Goomba with sarcastic quips in the seedy town of Rogueport, which has a literal hangman noose at the center piece, immediately sets the tone for the twisted satire to come. All right, so there you go. Andy Robinson really likes the game. He says the game looks great too. Looks like it looks a little bit better than Paper Mario the Origami King because of the aesthetics of the game, like at least to him. So yeah, looks good. Looks good. Plays good. All right, let's see. Let me see if I missed some people. Hey, what's up, C Gamer? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. 10,000 Noodles is here as well. Shout outs, guys. Tommy Raiku is here. What's up, Tommy? Welcome. If I have not said what up to, we've got 150 people watching plus. Thank you guys for watching tonight. I didn't expect this many people so late. Yeah, thank you guys. Hit that like button. And of course, if you have any questions, feel free to tag me at PlayerEssence, hashtag PlayerEssence. I'd be more than happy to answer your questions and discuss gaming with you guys. Yeah, more than happy. Hey, what's up, Tony Carter? Welcome to the stream, man. How you doing today? 7th Hokage here as well. Welcome to the stream. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Appreciate that. We're gonna slide into this Nintendo Championship stuff, just so for those who missed the news earlier, because I know Ian asked me about it. So let's get into that too. So Nintendo has rated, the ESRB has rated Nintendo World Championships NES Edition. So apparently this is going to be a new Nintendo World Championships game. So if you're unfamiliar with that game, that was a game back in the early 90s, like 1990, which it remixed a couple of games like for like challenges for like an event, right? On a cartridge, and it's very expensive. But they're not bringing out that same one. It seems like it's going to be a new one with new NES games or a brand new remake with more content added in. Right now it's looking like it's going to be about $30 for the game, but we don't know how many games. It's just a collection of 2D challenges and platformer games in which players can traverse through various modes, speedrun, survival. Several challenges involve reaching specific points, while others prompt players to defeat small enemies or survive brief battles. Some games depict pixelated characters using small swords, arrows to strike enemies. So there you go. So yeah, it's basically like an NES remix type of game. It's NES remix, but for the Nintendo Switch. So we'll see what they end up doing. But it says NES, so it says Nintendo World Championships NES Edition. So there might be a Super Nintendo Edition, N64 Edition. Maybe there's more. Maybe they go beyond that in the future. So there you go. Yes, Hi-Fi Rush was also rated for the Switch. We covered it in our news video. But yeah, we thought that was coming over. People thought that was coming over, and then it didn't come over when the PS5 came over. But it looks like maybe Hi-Fi Rush will be coming over to the Nintendo Switch at some point. So we'll see. We'll see what happens there. We will see what happens there. What's up, Ryuken? Hey, welcome to the stream, man. How you doing today? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Like I said, if you haven't said hi, make sure you say what up in the chat. Feel free to drop your questions, comments, any topics you want to discuss tonight. We do have a variety of different topics, but of course I'll be taking other topics as well to fill up the at least minimum 2 hours that we'll be streaming tonight. And of course, if we get our combo count up, we will extend that time. All right. Or a possible NWC version with all NES, Super NES, and N64 all in one. No, because it says the game's name is Nintendo World Championships NES Edition. That's the name of the game. So why would they have it all put into one? At least not right now. No, I don't think they're gonna do that. Not right now. They should have held off for Switch 2. Why? Why does this need to held off? Why does it need to be held off for Switch 2 when this game's probably going to be backwards compatible with the Switch 2? So why do they need to hold off an NES Championships game for Switch 2? It's a NES. I mean, it's going to have NES style graphics. So I don't see the need for that. If they can get it out, have some filler in between the time of now and Switch 2, just get it out. I don't think it's that big of a deal. All right, let me see if I missed anybody going up. Yeah, I think I pretty much got it. Everybody here that's talking is here. What's up, guys? Seriously, thank you guys for coming out to the stream tonight. All right, my birthday is tomorrow, same night as the Spawncast. I'll try to tune in and watch. Hey, shout outs to Tony Carter. Happy birthday though, man. Happy birthday. Shout outs. Let's go. Fair point, but I meant Hi-Fi Rush. Oh, okay. Well, you should have said the name of the game. I'm talking about that. Okay, Hi-Fi Rush. They should. I mean, once again, it's probably going to be backwards compatible. So if anything, it might be able to DLSS it, or it'll be able to get it to whatever, or they might just put out a patch. So we'll see. We will see. They probably have a patch. They'll probably have a patch ready for Switch 2. To be honest. To be honest, they probably will. I mean, they were probably thinking about the Switch 2 as well, but I don't know if their developers have kits, and have all that ready to go. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. The game's not out yet, so we don't know what's happening right now. So something's not out yet. But we'll see. Alright, they need to remake Sonic and the Black Knight, so I don't need to emulate it. They actually don't need to remake Sonic and the Black Knight. It's a bad game, C-Gamer. They don't need to just emulate it and have fun. But they don't need to waste any resources on remaking that game. It's not very good. But maybe that's the reason why they do remake it. Maybe they can try to make it slightly better. Hey, what's up, Anthony Smith? Welcome. Looking forward to the Mega double down on your last joke of the upcoming Spawncast. Yeah, super double down. We're tripling down. Let's see. Sonic and the Black Knight, the one. Nah. A lot of you guys' nostalgia is getting the best of you. That game's not very good. But once again, if you guys like it, have fun. If you like it, have fun. Have at it. Have fun. But no, that game's not very good. But once again, like I said, if you like the game, feel free. I meant not the one. You smixed me up, the Geek Show. You smixed me. Cloud9 says, Ayo. Hey, what's up, Cloud9? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? Shout outs, guys. How are you doing today? But no, I mean, a lot of people want Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 remastered, right? And they want a new Sonic Adventure as well. So there's been a lot of requests for Sonic fans out there to get this game. Some people say Sonic and the Secret Rings, they need to remaster that game or remake that game. I mean, there's a lot of different games, a lot of requests, a lot of different stuff. So, yeah. None of the Wii Sonic games were good in my opinion. Yeah, they were rough. I played all the Wii Sonic games too because I was looking for games to play back then. And so, Sega kept on making Sonic games for the Wii because it was cheap and people bought them. Call me crazy, but I want localization of some of the old Fire Emblem games that were never released outside of Japan just to experience the story. I'm almost done with all except two. There's only a few that aren't officially localized here, but yeah, there's only a few left at this point. I think there's Thracia, then there's Fire Emblem 4. I think there's one on the NES, but no, that came out like Shadow Dragon. So most of them are here. There's just a couple that aren't. Nick93 with the $1.99 says Sony might backcheck on the PSN for Helldivers too. Yeah, we're going to talk about that in just a second. We should probably get into that as well. Thank you for the $1.99 donation, Nick93. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for your support. Yeah, let's talk about it. I don't really care too much because, I mean, a lot of places require, login. But let's see. Let's go over this Helldivers 2 controversy. So, in short, I saw a post from Rock Solid on Twitter. He says, in short, Helldivers 2 has a great reputation and massive player base. Sony makes the devs roll out an update that will require everyone playing to have a PlayStation Network account connected. The only previous mention of this requirement is in a small box on Steam. Over 60 countries cannot make a PSN account. Some countries require a government ID to make one. The EULA never directly mentions PSN account requirement. PlayStation silently changes their policy in regards to PSN account requirements on PC. PlayStation is infamous for data breaches and spam mails. The Helldivers community manager downplays the entire situation and describes it as just a 2-minute process. It is highly possible that the grace period was to avoid mass refunds from unsupported countries. People run defense for Sony down... Okay, I don't care about that. But anyway, yeah, so essentially people are upset because at first it wasn't required, now it's required. A lot of places, they don't want to be connected to Sony at all when it comes down to any of these things. you know, with their accounts and things like that, because Sony has had multiple breaches and things. So, you know, I mean, like, I think it kind of sucks for those, once again, you know, who don't want to log in, right? But, you know, it is what it is. I mean, it is what it is at this point. So, what do you guys think, man? Let me know. What do you guys think about this whole situation? Entering your ID is not a big deal, at least in my country. Yeah, some countries you can't, there is no, like, it's not available. So, I wonder what's going to happen in those countries. Do you got to use a VPN? What do you, I mean, how are you going to get it done? So, it's just kind of weird, you know. I personally think they should just not allow it, but they want those engagement numbers. That's the thing, like, they really want those engagement numbers. So yeah. Hey, what's up, Macaulay? Welcome to the stream. What is up? Welcome. Sony doesn't seem to make a profit on their movies and are exclusive to... Yeah, I don't know what the hell you're talking about with movies, so I'm good. But hey, what's up, Level Designer? What do you think of emulation apps on the iPhone? I don't care about emulation apps, CE Gamer. I don't have an iPhone and I don't care about emulation apps. I mean, for me personally, I'm not interested in the game, so I don't have a dog in this fight. Yeah, I mean, I played it, and I talked about this earlier, why I stopped playing Helldivers. I stopped playing Helldivers because, one, I got tired of always online, like I always get tired of always online games. Two, it was taking me forever to log in. But then also, three, like, I didn't like the dodge roll. The dodge roll sucks. Like, you jump and you roll and you land on your stomach like a moron. You know, why would I dodge roll and land on my stomach? I don't want to land on my stomach. I want to dodge and roll out of the way. I don't want to land on my stomach. So I stopped. Those are the reasons why I stopped playing. And yes, the last one's a dumb reason, but still, I did it. That's what happened. So yeah, but I did buy the game though. So I did, you know, I did buy it on PC. Yeah, it's called Helldive. Okay, yeah, that's true. I'm stupid. It is called Helldive. You know, but I thought it was divers because you're diving in. I didn't know that was you just dive into the ground. I just want a regular dodge roll, and not land on my stomach whenever I'm dodging an attack. You know, so yeah, I need to watch some Helldivers gameplay and see why people are obsessed. It's pretty generic. I'm pretty generic. Okay, well, I mean, it's not generic. It's actually pretty funny. It's like, well, people say Starship Troopers. It's got some like comedy. It's a third-person shooter. You shoot bugs like Earth Defense Force or something like that. But no, I don't really think it's generic thing. But it looks cool. I mean, it's cool. It's a cool-looking game. So it's the opposite of Dante's Inferno. I don't know what that means. Online only, live service game. Don't care either way. Not my type of game. Single player games require logins. I hate though. I remember when I first booted up Redfall, and it was like login required. I just turned it off. I literally just turned it off. So yeah, I understand the whole login situation, guys. You know, bro, I'm half Turk and half German. I have a big problem. Not will kill me if I say that to the Southerners. Yeah, I'm sorry, Macaulay. I have no idea what you're talking about, man. But if there's any issue, man, I'm sorry for you, brother. Um, last I checked, countries in most Central Asia and most African countries don't have PSN. So let's say you're a Nigerian, you cannot play Helldivers 2. I mean, you can use a VPN. I mean, so there's that, but obviously that's like another hurdle to playing the game, right? Or at least you can try to use a VPN, see how that works. So yeah, weird, you know, super weird. Hey, what's up, Bad Set? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing tonight? Shout outs to you guys. Welcome to JoJo Fridays on the nights, man. It's a good stream so far. Really enjoying my time. Dante escaped to hell. He said that it was JRPG centric, didn't call anything generic. And where's Nahabino? Nahabino's coming. He's inside the kitchen. Hey, what's up, JVB? Welcome, Jens Van. Welcome. Last check, country. Okay, I already read that. My bad. Brian, Master Chief Collection is like that. It's dumb. Yeah, doesn't Microsoft? A lot of Microsoft's games require you to log into their their login data. So yeah. Absolutely, it happens, you know. Absolutely. So do you think Splatoon 3 has more potential than Splatoon 1 and 2 games? Splatoon 3 has more potential? I mean, clearly it's the supported game. Splatoon 1 and 2 are done. So, I mean, clearly it's already capitalized on that potential because it has way more content than those 2 games. So yeah, yes. See, better, way better, straight up. Just gotta eat. Hey, shout out to VadSent. Welcome, man. Good to see you here tonight. Seriously, good to see you here. Welcome, welcome. Even to play Uno on Steam, my friend and I needed a Uplay account. We were like, this is so stupid. To play Uno, you need a Uplay. Yeah, they do start requiring Uplay, and I think that's ridiculous. Start requiring all these different, you know, stuff. So yeah, man. I mean, I agree with you there. Diablo has done the sign-in thing. Yep, I had to sign in to a and the Blizzard account took me a while to make too, because apparently I already had one. So yeah, that Blizzard account stuff was stupid, man. I hated it. It was dumb, really dumb. No, Splatoon 1 was clearly a better game than Splatoon 2 and 3. More potential. The dead game, the game that's dead, has more potential apparently. I don't understand the question. And Splatoon 3 capitalizes on the potential of Splatoon 1 and 2 because it's more advanced in terms of what you can do in Splatoon 3 than Splatoon 1 and 2. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Let's see. The Geek, so that happened to me. Dauntless, you can't have 2 accounts, so it took me 3 hours to fix. Yeah, like, it didn't take me that long. But it took me a while, and I was just like, oh my goodness, what is going on here, you know? What is going on here with this game? So yeah. But yeah, I don't like the whole Diablo sign-in thing. That's why I kind of stopped playing. It's always online too. Single player, always online, but there's like events and all sorts of stuff happening. But I don't know, man. It's like 1,000,000 gigabytes in size. I was just like, I'm done, dude. I just deleted it. I just deleted it and I was like, I'm done. I don't care. I'm done with Diablo. So, but I bought it for $20. So of course, if I don't play it or whatever, if I don't finish the game, it doesn't really, not too big of a deal. I didn't buy it day 1 for 70 because I already knew the nonsense that was going to come with it. You know, I already knew the nonsense that was going to come with the game like that. So, but yeah, Dauntless. I remember playing Dauntless back in the day, but I don't recall signing into anything. I don't remember. Retro Fusion, hey, what's up, Retro Fusion Gaming? Welcome. Well, yeah, it matters to the publishers. It matters because the sign-ins get them data easier, right? You connect to their stuff. They can actually count it as metrics for their stuff, you know? So, yeah, I did the same thing with Doom. I hate being bound to some major corporation. Just let me play the game and have fun. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I get that you want to collect your data, but I mean, if it's already a premium game, that's the data that you've got. You've got the data that you need, bro. I mean, like, I don't know. I get it, but it shouldn't be required. It should be optional because you've already got the money that you wanted. Why double take? It's like, oh, not only did we pay you, if it's free to play, I get it. If it's a free to play game, okay, it's free to play. I 100% get that. But if you charge money and then on top of that, it's got to be a sign-in. Like, we already paid you for the game. Now we have to sign in. Like, I don't know. I think that's just garbage, you know? I think that's just garbage. Or it should be like seamless. It should be like they do it in the background. Like, the PlayStation account, like, it should automatic like auto sync, right? Or it should be like a dual syncing thing to where you can just use your Steam on there and it should take no time. It shouldn't be like, oh, you got to create a whole new account and you got to do, like, that's just stupid, you know? So yeah. I had to switch accounts, and when I got to play the PC, I could merge, so I got through a process. Yeah, that's what I had to do as well, like the whole merging account thing. I think it took me about maybe 20 minutes or so. I don't remember exactly, though. But yeah, it took me a little bit. Trying to do it on my phone, and it was saying, oh, you got to do this. I'm just like, oh, goodness gracious. I just want to play some Diablo. After it took like freaking 30 minutes or whatever to install the game. So I just wanted to play the game at that point, but I got tired of it. So yeah. Ridiculous. I don't understand why all of a sudden it's a big deal when it's been like this way for decades. But has it? Has it really been like this way for decades? I don't know about that. I mean, there's been some times it has, but most games didn't require you to log in. Like, a lot of games didn't require you to log in and do all this other stuff. It's like, people are just tired of it, you know? Just want to play the game. But I get what you're saying, but I'm tired of logging into multiple different things. Like, just let me play the game. I already bought the game. Like, I don't think I should have the need to have to log in again into something, you know? That's just me. Let's see here. Nick93 with the $1.99. It says, Lakers fired their coach. Also, second stream hype. Lakers did fire their coach. They did fire their coach. They really did. And it was interesting. Thank you so much, Nick93 with 2 donos tonight. Thank you so much, Nick93. First one to hit the 2 dono mark. Let's go. Appreciate that, Nick. At 5 on the combo count. Almost 5 more than we do have a 10-minute extension on our normal 2-hour stream. So yeah. So absolutely. EA and Ubisoft sign-ins are obnoxious. Yeah. Yeah. Bro, we even talk about my Lakers. We a circus. I mean, listen, guys. You ran into the defending champions. Like, what did you guys think was going to happen? I mean, the Nuggets are a really good team. They got a lot of size. They're a good team. So, I mean, the Lakers are not as good as the Nuggets. That's really all it comes down to. Like, the Nuggets are better than the Lakers. So yeah. So I don't really think there's anything to be upset at with the way that the season went for the Lakers. So, single player games that require logging in is mortal sin, in my opinion, says Uncario. Live service is not that bad. Annoying that started now for the current players for sure. Should have done it from the start. Yeah, like, that's the problem that I have is, like, the single player logins. Like, I get, like, multiplayer to a degree, but, like, the single player game logins, like, I don't know about all that, you know? I don't know about all that. So, this is OJ. Fun fact, we led the series 170 minutes and Nuggets led for 50 minutes, and we still lost 5 games. That should tell you something. Yeah, it tells you that they're not as good as the Nuggets. The Nuggets didn't take you guys seriously. And whenever they felt like turning on the pedal, they did. Now, you can take it that way, or you can take it that the Lakers are the better team and they let it slip. But I think it's like, hey, we're the better team and we're going to beat you anyway. So it doesn't matter if you guys lead, we're going to just come back and beat you, you know? So I think that's the mark of a better team. Like, no matter what situation they're in, they're going to come back and beat you. So, and whereas the Lakers are trying and going all out, the Nuggets are just kind of like, okay, you know, we're just playing, you know? And then when we feel like winning, we'll win. So they're kind of toying with them a little bit. I don't know. I mean, if you're leading that many minutes and still lose so much, then something's wrong with that, because it sounds like the Nuggets weren't taking it super seriously, you know? A little bit of both. I think they did beat us with 2 game winners. Yeah, but like, when you're up that much, like, you know, and I hate to bring in my Bulls with Jordan, but like, when you're up that much, you're supposed to close them out. Like, you're supposed to stomp on them, you know? If you can't stomp on a team, that was one thing that Jordan always did, man. When they were up, Jordan would stomp on them for the most part. So that's the problem that I have is, like, the Lakers, it's like, yeah, you're up all that, but why aren't you stomping them out when you're up all those minutes? Like, I sometimes, like, they're up 20, they're up 15, they're up this, and stomp them out, finish them off. Stop letting them get back in the game, you know? So that's the issue that I have. Hey, what's up, Jose? Welcome. I take it as I wish LeBron leaves my team or retires personally. LeBron, I mean, if LeBron retires or leaves the Lakers, you guys will not make it to. You guys won't even step the playoffs. If LeBron retires or leaves, he's still a top 10, 15 player in the league. He averaged like what, 29, 25, 26, and like 8 or 9 this year. Like, he's still a top player in the league, you know? So, I mean, if he leaves, then the Lakers are going to be terrible. You can't count on AD to win anything by himself. So yeah. Does LeBron average 25, 8, and 8 all year in year 21? Yeah, he's not the problem. LeBron's one of the reasons why you guys are actually even won that many games. Says I'm cool with that player since we've been playing last. Okay, we'll see. Be careful what you wish for, because when he's gone, you start having Chris Mim and Shmush Parker and these type of guys on your team, and okay. Because y'all remember those years once what was those years after Kobe retired when there was nobody there? Okay, be careful what you wish for. Let's see here. Done my work, really tired. Here's seeing you as a delight. Hey, shout out to Knox for real. Thank you for coming out to the stream. Shaw X says, and like I said, Lakers aren't as well read as passing Dr. Jerry Buss, Genie, and the brother. Not good owners. I mean, I think they're fine owners. Guys, they just ran into the Nuggets, guys. I mean, everybody's okay. I mean, it's not great, but they just ran into a better team. That's all it came down to. There ain't nothing really to point fingers at or say people should leave. Dude, Nuggets are better. That's it. Nuggets are better. He says, yeah, we didn't make the playoffs the 6 years in a row until Braun came. I mean, yeah, if you guys want to be perpetually ass, that's fine. Then get rid of LeBron or let him retire and be perpetually garbage, and we'll see how people are. We'll see how confident Laker Nation is about not even having a chance to get into the play-in. That's not fun. I'd rather the Lakers. If I'm the Lakers fan, I'd rather them get into the play-in and have a chance than being complete bums, you know, and being just the bottom of the barrel. I mean, like, being bottom of the barrel is not fun, you know. Let's see here. What's up, OJ? Mayo on Rice? LOL. No Mayo on Rice. Lakers with the 7th seed, too. Yeah, I think the Lakers were the 7th seed. They were the 7th seed, so. Lakers had a terrible year. I'm surprised people were shocked that they lost in the playoffs. I don't think their year was terrible. It was just okay. It was just an okay year. It wasn't the worst year. It wasn't the best year. It wasn't a great year. It was just okay. It was just an okay year. You know? And they actually won one game against the Nuggets. Last year, they lost. They got swept. This year, they didn't get swept, so they won a game. So that's an improvement. That's an improvement. That is an improvement. So there you go. Yeah, RGT's happy about his Knicks. I think the Knicks are probably gonna beat the Pacers too. I think the Knicks are better than the Pacers, but we'll see. We will see on that one. Knicks gonna beat Pacers, I think, in 6. Yeah, I'll say yeah. I'll take Knicks in 6. Hey, what's up, Abaddon? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing tonight? Welcome. No, Panthers. That's a bad team. That's a bad team. Bad owner. But like the Lakers are better than the Panthers in terms of like ownership and like moves. I mean, the Lakers have LeBron James and Anthony Davis. The Panthers have a 5'7" quarterback that looks no bigger than a tiny Asian lady reporter on ESPN. No shots to Mina Kimes, but that was the worst photo. As soon as I saw that photo, I'm like, I would not draft him. He's too little. And they thought it was a good idea to take like a 5'10" quarterback that's literally no bigger than like a small Asian lady. So I mean, like that's called bad ownership. Mina Kimes is a great reporter. She's a great reporter, but she's not a football player. You should not take anybody at quarterback level that is barely bigger than her. That is insane. I would have instantly changed it to the guy from the Texans, CJ Stroud. So yeah, that's called bad ownership. That is called real bad ownership right there. When you see that picture, you say, "Oh, yeah, he's still big enough to play." No, he's not. No, he's not. He's bite-sized. He's not big enough to play. He's too small. He's too little. Maybe he's a good backup, but he's too little. There ain't no way that anybody's gonna convince me that little tiny quarterback is gonna win multiple Super Bowls or get to the Super Bowl. He's too little. He's gonna get hurt. He's gonna get banged up. He can't see over the line. No. Let's see, what up, OJ? Bought Mass Effect Legendary Edition for $5 at Walmart yesterday. Can't wait to try it out after I finish the Stellar Blade. Yes, Mass Effect Legendary Edition is goated. It is so good. To go from Stellar Blade to Mass Effect is like the greatest thing ever, because you get real games, real gameplay, real mechanics. It is the old school way. And the best thing about Mass Effect Legendary Edition is that all the DLC, you get the best performance, all the DLC, all the content, everything, although there is one piece of content that's not in there. I think it's called the Pinnacle Station. It's because the code was so shoddy and so crappy, they lost it. Mass Effect 1 is a beautiful mess of a game, but the code was so shoddy they couldn't fix it, and so the Pinnacle Station is not on there. But everything else is on there, and the Pinnacle Station is not that good anyway. But yeah, or was it Pinnacle Station, or was it the it's the area like where you can like repeatedly like fight, like it's like a horde mode, like where you just repeatedly fight enemies. But anyway, it was crappy on the 360. It was glitchy and buggy. I think Pinnacle Station's on there, but the other DLC from Mass Effect 1 is not on there. But yeah, it's good stuff, man. It's so good. It is a journey, that game. It is a journey. Niners drafting that wide receiver means that Debo or Ayuk going to be gone this summer. They might keep them all for 1 year. Debo's got one more remaining. They're going to re-sign Ayuk, and then they're probably going to keep Debo on for 1 more year, unless they can get something for him. So maybe a mid-season trade or something like that. But I probably see them holding on to all of them. Then Debo just goes in free agency next year. They're going to try to see if they can just kind of load it all for this year, because you can use them in the slot. You can use that guy in the slot. I mean, they have more weapons, you know, guys to where they can beat one-on-one coverage. So, yeah, but it's definitely a Debo that guy's more Debo than Ayuk. So it's definitely a Debo replacement. I don't think Debo's going to be on the team after this year. They're not going to franchise tag Debo, no. That means they'd have to pay him, because what's Jefferson? Jefferson's going to sign for $1 bazillion, so they're not going to pay Debo like 20-something million per year at age 30. That's not happening. So they're not going to franchise tag Debo. They're just going to let the other guy come in. They're going to re-sign Jennings again, Juwan. They're going to draft. They already drafted another speedy slot receiver from Arizona. The guy runs like a 4.3 40. He's a good receiver. So they got a speedy slot guy too. So they're probably going to use him on some deep plays. So yeah. But seriously though, man, I'm so happy for you, Jacob Dressback, dude. Seriously, I'm so happy for you, man. So yeah. Hopefully it can be your version of Puka Nacua. Yeah, I don't know if he's quite Puka Nacua. I mean, I don't know if he's quite that. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know if he's gonna get that many targets, but he's a physical runner. He runs like Debo. He's like literally like white Debo. You know? About the same. He's a little bit taller than him, but he's not bigger than him. But he's a little bit taller than him. You know, and he runs physical. They have the same speed, about a 4.4, you know, mid to low 4.4 speed. They're you know, they can run routes up the middle. You know, they run like a running back, but they play wide receiver. So yeah, it's he's probably Debo's replacement. Yeah, I had no idea who Puka Nacua was, and then all of a sudden he just starts ripping everybody, rips the Niners, rips the whole freaking league, and I'm like, oh, okay, I know who this guy is now. He has a cool name though. I like Puka Nacua. That sounds cool. So yeah, I heard the Bengals are tagging T. Higgins again. I think he requested a trade. He did so. Crispy Tofu with the dollars in the pockets. Thank you so much, Crispy Tofu, with the dollar dono to get us the 6 on the combo board. He says, 2 OJs for the price of 1. Where's the petition to sign to get this every Friday? I'm thinking about it though, guys. I'm thinking about it as like a bonus stream, right? Because like we need to do extra bonus streams anyway. So I'm thinking about every week having like this double stream feature where Fridays or Thursdays, depending on what week it is, whenever I have to stream late, we'll do one early in the morning too. So yeah, thank you so much, Crispy Tofu with the dollar dono. Thank you guys so much for the donations tonight. Appreciate that. Let's go. But yeah, T. Higgins, I think they're going to, I mean, they've got to sign him to a deal or they got to trade him. I mean, because but they feel that they don't have the money to do it because they got to sign Jamar Chase, right? They got to sign Chase, and then obviously they just paid Burrow like $1 bazillion, so got to get their defense up and going. It says receiver feels like a really easy position to replace now. It's not, but I mean, there's a lot of receivers, but it's not really easy to replace. When you lose a good receiver, you better have a quarterback that can cover it, and the only guy that can really do that is like Patrick Mahomes, so it really isn't. Receivers get paid premium now for a reason. You know, elite receivers are elite receivers, so you kind of need them. Went to a Rams game and they love Puka already. You would think that he's a vet with the love he's getting because he's a hard worker. They like guys that work hard in Los Angeles, like with the Rams organization. They like the hardworking receivers, and they have a good, you know, good history of like hardworking receivers, like Isaac Bruce and Torrey Holt. You know, Marshall Faulk was one of the original running back receivers out there. You know, so they have a good history. So that's why they like Puka Nacua so much. Crispy Tofu, another dollar dono from Crispy Tofu. Let's go back to back. So seriously though, how was the morning stream today? Did it work out well for you? Yeah, it was great. No, I really felt good about the morning stream. It felt good to get the stream going and get people who normally don't get a chance to watch my evening streams get a chance to watch the morning stream. So I really enjoyed it, Crispy Tofu. Thank you. Thank you for the multiple donos. 7 on the combo count. We are 3 away from our first extension on stream. Thank you guys for the support tonight. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your support. Let's go. We're an hour into the show, and of course, we're talking about random topics, so feel free to suggest your own video game topics, discussions, whatever you want to talk about tonight. It's JoJo Fridays, Freestyle Fridays, so we talk about whatever we want. Hey, what's up, Loot Box Me Senpai? Sorry that I took a while to get back to you over there on Twitch. What's up, man? OBJ signed to Miami. I wouldn't be surprised if it's his last year. I think he's going to play for a number of more years because people are still paying him. Like, it's up to $8 million, right, with incentives. So, I mean, people are still paying him, dude. Like, he didn't really do much for the Ravens last year. You got to, you know, what was it, base $5 million or $6 million to be the third, fourth receiver? Hey, man, that's money in the bank. He didn't really do much last year. He was pretty healthy for the year. Why not? I think he's going to continue to be a mercenary. Any people that need some veteran leadership, you know, a guy that can come in, make some big catches, good hands, doesn't drop a lot of balls. So, yeah, I see him playing another 2, 3, 4 more years maybe. You know, as long as people are willing to pay him, people are still willing to pay him, you know, pretty good money to be the third or fourth receiver. So, I don't see him stopping. I see him, what is he, 30? He's like 30, 31. I think he's like 31. I can see him playing until he's 34, 35, and then calling it quits after that. And I can see him just getting $6 million, $7 million, $5 million, you know, just getting these nice one-year deals, nice fluffy one-year deals, you know. He's got a Super Bowl, so he's a made man. He's super popular on social media. He's going to have a huge career. He makes tons of money on social media anyway. So he's going to have a huge career after he's done. So he's a made man. So at this point, I think he's just doing it because he truly loves football. But he actually doesn't need to play anymore because he's incredibly popular. Like, you know, people pay him to come to clubs. He gets paid tons of money, like to go to certain concerts and to show up at clubs. You know, his alcohol, Bacardi, all that stuff that he'd be advertising. So the dude makes he makes way more money off the field than he does on the field. But I think he's actually playing because he likes to play. He likes to play. But like I said, I don't think he doesn't need to play football anymore. But he's still playing. But yeah, he's super popular with like all the different clubs and stuff. They be paying him tons of money. Like appearances for him, sometimes they go up for 1 hour, go up to like $500,000, you know, or at least 6 figures just for him to show up, you know. So yeah, it's crazy. No, sorry, not $500,000 for a club appearance. Like we're talking like all the advertisements like that, kind of just like, you know, with one little, you know, Instagram photo and stuff like that, or showing up commercials, things like that. He needs to stay away from the Kardashians. He did. As soon as Kim said something stupid, what did he do? Break up with her. Kim said one dumb thing, and what did he do? The next day, he said, I'm done. Talking about, oh, I like his genes. I want to have a child with him. He was like, all right, I'm out. She said one dumb thing to the media, and he broke up with her. So, yeah, he did. He got away from that, you know? So, that's exactly what he did. Won't get $8 million, can't stay healthy, and is nearly explosive, fantastic section with good hands. That's fine. He's going to get his base salary of like, what, $5 million? So, that's fine by him. So, it's fine by him. That's a good contract to me. Jose Random, how much do you think the Batman daily calorie intake is? Batman's daily calorie intake? I don't know how much Batman... I don't know, dude. What the hell? What kind of question is that? Batman's not real, dude. I don't know what his daily calorie intake is. I'm guessing $1,500 or 1,500 calories. I don't know, maybe more. He works out a lot. But I don't know what his daily intake is. Florida taxes too. Well, you mean no tax in Florida, right? No state tax in Florida. So yeah, he gets more of that cut. I'm trying to get into the Batman physique. Yeah. Get into the Batman physique. Yeah, I have no idea. Maybe you should Google search it, see what Batman's intake is. I have no idea, dude. So yeah. He eats fancy people food. Yeah, well, he's rich. So he's probably eating like premium T-bone steak, premium Angus T-bone steak. He's probably eating the finest. He's drinking the finest of wine, you know, aged wine for like 100 years. You know, he's probably eating the nicest, crispest cuts of vegetables, the freshest organic fruits. That's what I'm guessing. That's what I'm guessing. According to Google, he has a calorie intake of 4,000 calories. Batman, he's just working out all day. I don't know. 4,000 calories, he'd probably be fat if he wasn't working out all day. You know? And he has like a business to run. He has like the whole Wayne Tech Enterprises, right? So he's got business meetings and stuff like that, dude. How's he eating 4,000 calories? How's he eating 4,000 calories? So, either way, it is what it is. That's the strangest question somebody's asked me. All right, we went over the Nintendo World Championships. We went over the Helldivers controversy, Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. Excited for that. That game is coming out, for those who don't know. It's a timing-based RPG. Very fun to play. It was originally a GameCube game, and they remade the game on the Nintendo Switch. I love it. If you haven't played a game like it, check out Super Mario RPG Remake on the Switch. That game is super fun. And this is essentially like not the successor, but like the successor. So like the third in the line of the Mario RPG games. And it's phenomenal. It's so good. And it's coming out in about 3 weeks. It's coming out in about 3 weeks, a little bit less than 3 weeks. So it's coming out on the 23rd. Nintendo has changed their lineups to Thursdays now. So that's very interesting. Very interesting that it's Thursday. If you guys have other gaming news that you want me to cover, or other things that you want me to cover, let me know. I'm more than happy to cover those in the chat as well. And I'll look for some articles and different stuff to talk about. But otherwise, we are in Q&A, so feel free to ask those questions. Batman's calorie intake, which is interesting. And I don't know why my mouse is no longer working. It won't let me drag this down so I can see the chat. So I do not know what's going on here. Let me turn off and on my mouse again. Yep, it looks like it froze on me. Let me see now if I close. Yeah, it froze on me, or it just lets me. Yeah, it doesn't let me. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna do that. So I'll just do this. But yeah, my mouse is acting super weird. It's not letting me grab stuff and move it. Hey, what's up, House Gang? Welcome. Welcome. Play Asia 3 for 100 sale. Yeah, I heard about that Play Asia sale. I don't know if I'm gonna get anything yet though, but I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna see what that's about. So yeah, I'll check it out. I'll check it out for sure. Did you guys grab anything, Earthling? Did you grab anything on that 3 for 100 sale at Play Asia? What'd you get? Hey OJ, I wanted to know what you think of Nintendo's future, like if the Switch 2 flops like the Wii U. They'll probably just try again and make another system like they did with the Wii U. So, yeah. Play Asia should have done that deal months ago. Yeah, they should have, but they have it now. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with my mouse. It's acting super weird. Let me see if this. Yeah, it's spazzing out for some reason. I don't know. Oh, oops. Yeah, mouse is spazzing out. It won't continue to hold the whatever. About to start Stellar Blade. Have you beaten this game yet, OJ? No, I haven't, but I'm like almost 30. I'm going on 30 hours in, and I'm somewhat near the end of the game, and it's incredible. Only way the Switch 2 fails, the majority of the units faulty or gimmick is just that stupid. Yeah, I don't see any way that the Switch 2 fails completely, just because Nintendo only has one system. As long as they have the big games like Mario and Zelda and all that, people will buy. Like, it'll be a moderate, at the very least, like a moderate success. So yeah. But yeah, I agree with that. MSI or Gigabyte motherboard. I think I have a Gigabyte motherboard. I think I have a Gigabyte, but yeah. Yeah, what is with this? What is with my mouse acting all crazy? Oh, whatever. Nick93 with another $1.99 donation. Thank you so much, Nick93, with 3 separate donos tonight of $1.99. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate that, brother. Thank you for the. Okay. Whoa, what happened? Dude, yeah, my mouse is spazzing out right now, guys. Sorry. I'm trying to get things updated. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm sorry about that. Mouse spaz out today. Okay. I was unplugging and replugging them, hoping this fixes it. All right, there we go. That fixed it. That fixed it. It just needed a reboot, a reconnection. Let's go. All right. So Nick93 with the $1.99 says, need to get Stellar Blade. Been hearing good things. Stellar Blade is my favorite PlayStation 5 game so far. Like, it is a jank but beautiful masterpiece of a game. I really like it a lot. It's very good. It's the first time that I've played through like really like a PS5 exclusive where I was like hooked all the way through. Returnal, yes, I was, but that was a while ago. But this is the first one that I was really like, I've been like hooked from Sony. So yeah, I really like Stellar Blade. I think it's fantastic. I like it a lot. But now we have a brand new Hokage. My man, Nick93 with the $6 total is the Hokage of the stream. This might be the first time for Nick, too. Shout outs to Nick93. Thank you for the multiple donos tonight, man. You are definitely the Hokage with the $6. Anybody does 6 or more, you can beat out Nick93 on the board. $5 to beat out Chris the Shriner Dog on the Stream Ninja for the biggest donation of the stream. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate you. 2 away from the 10-minute extension on stream. Let's go. Thank you for your support tonight, guys. Is it your PC? No, it was me. I was trying to fix my mouse. My mouse was acting crazy, Aaron. You're good. You're good. I just finished FF7 Rebirth. LOL. FF7 Rebirth is good. I actually dropped FF7 Rebirth for Stellar Blade, and I do not feel bad. Which do I think is better, FF7 Rebirth or Stellar Blade? Stellar Blade. So yeah. Shout outs to Nick93. Hey, what's up? Hey, is Dank Beam Center here? What's up, Dank? Welcome to the stream, man. Eric M is here. He asked me that question about Stellar Blade and FF7. Stellar Blade is incredible. Yes, it's really good. What's up, Dank? Zine Bleed is in BIOS patch. I don't know what you're talking about, Omar. So I have no idea what you're talking about, brother. Welcome to the stream, though. Excuse me. Welcome, guys. If you guys have more questions, feel free to tag me. We still have a good amount of time left on the stream. So, yeah, we can talk about whatever you guys want. I'm on chapter 12 of Rebirth. I hate to say this, but it definitely drags on. Been a rough few chapters. End should be fun, though. Yeah, I've been hearing that the end is... Obviously, people have their own opinions on that in terms of like how it ends and stuff. So no spoilers in the chat. But yeah, like I said, I'll come back to it, but I'm good, you know, just playing Stellar Blade right now. I'm gonna go straight from Stellar Blade to Paper Mario. So that's what I'm gonna do. Probably answer this, but have you played Lies of P? I have not played Lies of P yet. I want to get it though. I want to check it out, but I'm not a big Souls guy, so yeah. I'm good on the I'm good for the weekend being off of work. So we're at Q&A. Yes, we're at Q&A. We're about an hour 15 into the stream already. So we went through all the different topics. So we are about an hour, or sorry, we are into the Q&A. If you guys have questions on any of the topics that we discussed today, though, feel free to let me know in the chat, though. Feel free to let me know in the chat. I'll be more than happy to answer it. Love Rebirth, my fave boo game of the year. Favorite new game of the year. Okay, yeah. No, Rebirth is great. There's some situations that I have with that game. But no, it's good. It's still a good game. That's how I rage quit the game off the mini games. F Lover? F Lover? I don't know how to say your name exactly. But yeah, the mini games that made me rage quit the game for right now. But I'll get back to it. But like that stupid commander mini game, like where you have to put units on the board and they go in an auto attack. Like, dude, I hate that game. Like, I legitimately hate that game. They attack so damn slow, and I know that you can cast haste on some of them, but like, they attack so slow, and it's so the game sucks, dude. The game sucks. I don't like it. Anyway, yeah, I rage quit because I couldn't beat one of them. I looked up a guide how to beat it, and I did exactly what the guide told me to do, and I still lost. So I was like, okay, screw this game. But I'll get back to it. I'll get back to it. I'll get back to it and beat the game and beat that mission. So, because I was having a ton of fun. I'm a huge FF7 nerd, but it did drag in some parts. Yeah, you know, I love FF7 too. FF7, the original, is one of my favorite FF7 games, but the more that I play the remake, or the more that I played the remake, and the more that I play this game, I don't think it was worth it. I think they should have just made one huge, awesome, incredible FF7 remake, like a real FF7 remake, and take the time to get that done instead of dicing it and splitting it and cutting it up and putting it over the course of multiple generations. Like, this is just, they're making it seem as if this game is like the greatest game ever made of all time. Like, it's like oh my god, it's so grand that it needs 3 games to make up for what the monumental task of FF7. I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, I just think it would have been cool if they just made a really dope new ATB battle system with sick graphics that are turn-based gameplay. You could have made everything look super good because it's turn-based. It's not action RPG, so you wouldn't have had any of the issues that you have with the resolution or frame rates or anything like that. You could have made it look way better, you know, because you don't got to worry about it in motion. You can do backgrounds a certain type of way, and it's going to be turn-based. So I don't know, man. I don't. The more that I think about it, the more that I think that it was in hindsight, it was a bad idea, you know. Nick93 with the $1.99 says, just showing love, bro. You deserve it. Thank you so much, Nick, man. I appreciate you, bro. Seriously, thank you for the multiple donos tonight. Thank you for showing love on the JoJo Fridays. We are 1 away from the 10-minute extension. Thank you guys so much for your support tonight. It really does mean a lot to me. Nick extending the lead to $8, so anybody does 8 or more, you beat out Nick on the board for the Hokage. Let's go, man. Thank you so much, Nick. Would you love FF7 Remake more if the battle system was the same as the original? I would like it more if it was just one game, and if it was just one big old huge game, and if it was like, you know, they made it like, you know, the original, but like, you know, cool, better. So add to the original. So yeah, that's what that's what I would want, you know. But you know, it is what it is. They took the course that they took. I mean, there's nothing that anybody could do. It's still a really good game. Like, no matter what I'm saying here, FF7 Rebirth is still really good. You know, it's still really good. So they took the choice that they made. They made the choice that they made. But I think this might be a good opportunity to go back with the next Final Fantasy game to like go back to like cool like turn-based or ATB, right? Like, or ATB battle system. This might be the opportunity because they did 2 big action RPGs in a row, and you know, maybe they can go back to that. So we'll see. Wouldn't it technically be turn-based if you use ATB? Yes, it is. Although ATB obviously has a bit more of like an action vibe to it, right? But yeah, it'd still be turn-based. Let's see, but splitting the title wouldn't get the ROI necessary. But would it? Would it? Yo, Massive Rican with the JoJo!
Can't have JoJo Fridays without some JoJo.
Can't have JoJo Fridays without some JoJo. I agree. But I appreciate it. I mean, to me, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. I appreciate hanging out with you guys, talking to you guys. This ain't no damn DSP stream, you know. So I appreciate the support. Anything that I do get, once again, it's a free stream, but I appreciate anybody that does support. Appreciate the JoJos coming in, guys, if they do. Or if they don't, that's fine too. But I just like talking games with you guys. I like talking games. I like discussing, you know, the latest happenings. I like going over stuff, like, you know, with you guys. So that's my favorite thing to do. But thank you so much. I appreciate that. We have a brand new Hokage and Stream Ninja, my man, Massive Rican, with the big $10. Anybody that's 10 or more, you can pass them up. If you've already supported, just subtract the difference to get up on the Hokage board. Stream Ninja board, you just got to do more than 10. Thank you so much, Massive Rican, with the first JoJo of the night. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for your support. Went on there, and our first combo breaker, boys and girls, let's go. Thank you for the big $10, man. Like playing objective more than individual style wins in multiplayer. I don't like playing multiplayer at all. I'm not a big multiplayer guy. I think FF17 should be more sci-fi heavy, like 13. This series works better as sci-fi tone. I don't know if it's about sci-fi or not. I think it's more of it's about gameplay. So I want them to go back to turn-based. ATB turn-based. That's what I want. And whatever setting and all that you want to do based off of that, that's fine. When you divide a title into multiple iterations, you take the risk of losing audience that tap into the first title out of curiosity, word of mouth. Yeah, but I guess they probably thought it as we can make way more money. You know? And I bet they were feeling pretty good after the first FF7 remake, and they made all that money with FF7 remake. So I'm guessing they were thinking, hey, we can make way more money doing this, you know? It gives us more time and we can make more money, you know? Then one game, we could have 3 games and we can sell, they were probably thinking we're gonna sell 10 million copies per, I mean, listen, everybody was kind of shocked when FF7 remake didn't sell 10 million copies plus. Like, we were all thinking that it was going to be a 10 million seller, right? We were all thinking that. It's like, oh, it's FF7. Everybody loves this game. PS4's got a huge install base. It's going to sell like 10 million units easy. That's what everybody was thinking. And it didn't do anywhere near, well, it's actually close to that now. I think it's like at 7 million, but that was after the PS4, the PS5, the PC version, and a massive install base, right? So now that it's exclusive just the PS5, obviously those sales projections go down quite a bit. But I don't know. To me, it should have been a series that it should have been good enough to where you can get it running on PS4 and PS5 no problem. Like, the graphics should have superseded that, in my opinion, of what you're doing. But once again, what do I know? I'm stupid. I'm not a game developer. Nick93 with the $1.99 says, last one for me, for me, LOL. Yo, shout out to Nick. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for that, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for another dono, dude. We'll get you up on the board, though, just to get you tied up with my man Massive Rican with the $10. Thank you so much, Nick. I appreciate the multiple donos tonight, dude. Thank you. If you want some music, let me know. Massive Rican, if you want some music, let me know. If you drop a dono, guys, you do get a music track as well. Massive Rican, if you want to drop 2 of them since you did a JoJo, feel free to do that as well. So now we have a 2-way tie at the top of the Hokage board between Nick93 and Massive Rican. Anybody does 10 or more, you can tie them up or pass them up as well. Thank you so much, Nick93 and Massive Rican with the donos. Appreciate that, guys. I'm looking forward to getting Sea of Stars Physical Edition for the Switch and PS5. They're out next week. Nice, nice. PS5 and Switch. Let's go. I think action was the right move, but splitting it into 3 was being stuck on the PS5 really hurt. I don't know. I don't know if action was the right move. I don't know if action was the. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not gonna sit there and say yeah. I mean, a lot of the turn-based Final Fantasy games have actually outsold the action ones. With that, the only exception being like Final Fantasy, I think 15 sold pretty good, but that game was selling at $2. You know, that game was selling for like $3. But most of the turn-based Final Fantasies outsell the action Final Fantasies. You know, so I don't know. I don't know if it is. Yo, that's it with the $20 JoJo Orobunos breaking it open.
JoJo advice.
Okay.
The choices in life really can be a blessing or a stab in the back.
Okay.
What sucks is a bad father who believes he done no wrong when he did a lifetime of bad choices. Accountability is key, makes life more better. F0GX Sand Ocean.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's interesting because my relationship with my father is very interesting because I don't have one with him anymore. But he was there for a number of years of my life, and I don't have anything against him. And he raised me pretty tough, so I appreciate that. I'm thankful for what I did get from him. But yeah, he necessarily wasn't a great father, but at least he was there for a bit, right? But yeah, I agree. That's why I hope to be a 10 times better father for my son, growing up. And I do my best for my daughter, but the situation with her is unfortunate. But I do my best. I saw her today. But yeah, man, I try to do my best to be better, and to do all that. So I appreciate you, Vatsen. Thank you so much for the big 20, man. That is very nice of you. And the 15 on the combo board. You're now the new Hokage and Stream Ninja. You guys give Vatsen some love. 3 JoJo's on the board. Big $20. Anybody does 20 or more, you beat out Vets on the top of the board. Sweep the leg, Johnny. Sweep the leg. 15 minutes extra on stream with the 3-pointer from Vatsen. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you so much. I feel like they traded level grinding for mini game and grinding. I'm a completionist when I play RPG, so I feel compelled to play all the mini games and get the highest scores. It gets addicting. The mini games in this game aren't like FF7 Rebirth's mini games aren't good. Like a lot of them aren't good. Like there's a lot that are good, but a lot of them aren't good. I like Stellar Blade because they don't really have any mini games. And like a lot of mini games, and the ones that they do, they have a fishing mini game, and the fishing mini game is better than anything in FF7 Rebirth. Any of the mini games in FF7 Rebirth. The fishing mini game is legitimately more fun in Stellar Blade than any mini game that I've done. And it actually rewards you. There's actually good rewards for doing the fishing mini game in Stellar Blade. So yeah, I don't know, man. I think I'm mini gamed out. I also like Xeno, and Xeno doesn't really do mini games like that. And so, but I get mini game fun and all that. I don't know. There's a lot of times like the mini games aren't that great, like in RPGs. Like they're just mediocre. They don't really give you anything. Shout outs to Ryuken with $1 dono, the first ever super chat on stream from Ryuken. You guys give him some love for the super chat. Thank you so much, man. 16 on the combo board. Let's get it. Thank you guys for the support. Let's see here. Thank you so much, Vatson. I appreciate that. Did you hear the Korean Ministry of Culture wants to support country's console market growth with government invested in the next 5 years? Sounds promising to me. After Lies of P and Stella. Yeah, that's good if that's the case. Boo, boo, boo. I like that. I like that. I do like that. Thank you for the support, though, guys. Appreciate it. Can't tell if I'm having fun in FF7 Rebirth when I'm playing those mini games. I think you're just doing them, but I don't think they're very fun. I don't think they're very fun. I don't know. I've never been a fan of FF7's minigames, I'll be honest, man. And minigames in general in RPGs, I'm not a massive fan of minigames in RPGs. Like, they're cool, but I'm just not a massive fan of them. Once again, I like Xeno, that's like my favorite. And Xeno doesn't really have minigames. Like, there are some things, but like the Torah, like, like the Torah minigame thing. But yeah, you use that to upgrade parts for, Poppy, so it's pretty useful. That was like the only one. There might be like another one or two in this series, but yeah, there's not many. But yeah, I'm not a minigame type of RPG gamer. I rather have, like, if you're gonna give me stuff to do, like, give me just like one fishing minigame, right? And I'll take a fishing game and maybe one other game, but I don't need a million different mini games. I don't need, I need the racing and flying and all. I don't think I need all that. Just give me the meat and potatoes. Give me the cool side quests. Give me the dope single player quests, and just give me the story. I don't need, and great combat. I don't need a bunch of mini games. But that's just me. I know everybody doesn't feel the same way. Queen's Blood is cool. I do like Queen's Blood, but I think that should have been it. Queen's Blood and maybe one other game, like a fishing mini game. I don't think they should have, like, the Fort Condor and the Chocobo flying. Like, man, get all that trash out of there. That's a waste of development resources and time. Oh no. So yeah, do you think Square Enix will be mad at sales numbers for Kingdom Hearts 4 if it comes out? Well, I mean, how do I know they're going to be mad? We need to wait and see what the sales numbers are. So I don't think they're going to be mad yet. We don't know what they are. We don't know what's going on. So once the game comes out, then we can kind of look at Japanese sales, and we can get an idea whether they're going to be upset or not. But right now, it's impossible to tell. The game's not out. And the first many didn't like Tiger mini game because it was too hard to get all the parts. Yeah, it was. I didn't love it either. The Tiger, I didn't like the Tiger mini game. I didn't like it that much because it was stupid. It was stupid at times. So yeah, I wish there was another way other than playing that stupid mini game, you know? So yeah, I'm not a mini game guy though. I'm not a mini game guy. So yeah. I mean, I doubt Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to be exclusive. I think it's probably going to be multi-platform. But we'll see. Let's see. Come on, you love dodging 200 lightning strikes in a row in FF10? I don't. I don't even like Blitzball. And I know people love Blitzball in Final Fantasy X. I don't like Blitzball. I'm not a mini gamer. Like, I don't like Mario Party. I'm not a big Mario Party guy. I mean, I think it's okay. It's fine for what it is, but I'm not like, oh, mini games. Like, I'm not a mini game dude anymore. I used to play mini games back in the day. I like mini games, but I'm no longer a mini game. After I have no friends that play with me locally anymore. I'm done with mini game. I'm not a mini game guy. So yeah, that's the thing. FF7 Rebirth getting BTFO by Unicorn Overlord. Laugh reactions only. BTFO. What's that an abbreviation for? The Tiger minigame got hella stressful for no damn reason. It really did. It really did. I wasn't a fan. It was cool at first, but then it got old quick. Shoot, you're doing better than my father. That's facts. 100% might abandon a lot of the kids and reward responsibilities too much. Got absurd when he made it to his children. Yeah. I mean, that's the one thing that I told myself whenever I have kids. Like, I don't want to abandon any of them. You know, I've got two, and I'm gonna do my best to take care of them. So yeah, I could never think of abandoning my kids. You know, so yeah, that's. I'm sorry that happened to you, man. I'm sorry about that, but. See, you've grown into a good man yourself, so I don't know if you have kids, but if you do, I think you're gonna do way better, right? Or you're doing better, or you're gonna do way better. So, all right, take it easy, Dior. Thanks for coming out to the stream, brother. I dread to ask what warrior wear is like for you. Yeah, I mean, warrior wear is fine, guys, but I'm just not a mini game person. Like, I'm not in love with playing mini games all day, you know. So. I'm just not in love with just playing mini games and being like, oh, wow, I'm gonna play a bunch of little mini games. Wow, I'm gonna run over here. Like, I'm just not me, man. But I get it for people though. Like, I get why mini games are popular, like in RPGs, like to break up the monotony or whatever. But I think that great side quests are like the best antidote. Like, instead of filling mini games all over the place, all you need is good side quests. Like, stop taking time to program mini games and take time to program. Give me at least 7 or 8 dope side quests, right, in a game, like big meaty side quests, and give me a number of like smaller side quests to do, and that's all you got to do. Like, you don't got to try to fill out time with mini games, you know. So that's just my opinion. You don't need a lot. You just need like a couple, like 1 or 2 mini games. That's all you need. Blown the F out. I mean, I don't know if Unicorn Overlord did that. When it comes to the sales, I don't know. So I don't know where you're referencing with that, but yeah. What's the first mini game you remember playing in the game? Mine is Sonic the Hedgehog when you collect those blue spheres avoiding the red ones. It was probably Mario 3. That was like that was 1990. I remember playing Mario 3, like the little card matching game. Like that. I mean, I might have played something earlier than that, but that's the one that I really remember. Like the card flipping game, like you match the cards in like that mini game. There might have been something else, but that's the one that really stuck out to me, would be like Mario 3. So yeah. Yeah, there was like where you match the picture. There was the card, and there was like the card. I think those were the 2 games, right? Was there another one? And they're like, yeah, it was card flipping where you match the cards, you match them, and then there was the match the picture mini game as well. So yeah. I mean, there are there are online multiplayer minigame collections. Like Mario Party is online, you know, so there is that. We've played it here on the channel. So yeah. So yeah, no WarioWare. Grant says same. So tired of older RPGs trying to make me learn poker for one side quest. Just tired of it, man. Just tired of it. Oh man. Hey, but shout outs to Creosin Bomb. I knew that was you, but I want to say, hey, big love to Creosin Bomb here in the chat. Good to see you here, brother. Are you out there working hard? Appreciate you coming out to the stream, man. Really do. Really do appreciate you coming out to the stream. Lion King bug collecting game. Lion King bug collecting. I definitely can live without Mario Party games. They get old fast in my opinion. Yeah, they do. I agree. Like they get Mario Party's good for like if you have like kids or family and friends over, Mario Party's great for that. Like when I was younger, I would play Mario Party like with the homies. We would play Mario Party. It was fun to play Mario Party. You know, but yeah, outside of that, I'm not gonna be sitting here playing Mario Party all day. But yeah, playing with the homies, it's pretty cool. Like if you got people to play with right there. Like when my son grows up, hell yeah, I'm gonna play Mario Party with him. Or if he has his friends over, are they gonna play Mario? Heck yeah, they're gonna play Mario Party. Like I can't wait to be like a real, you know, like dad to my son. Like, you know, take him on trips and like teach him how to play football and basketball and, you know, play video games with him and all that stuff. You know, like it's gonna be so cool. You know, so yeah, we're gonna play Mario Party and all that. You know. All right, take it easy, Massive Rican. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Thank you for the big dono that came through, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. We do have 15 minutes that we've added onto this stream. So we're still going to go for like another 45 minutes for right now. A little bit less than 45 minutes. If we do get to more on our combo count, we will add to the stream, though. So thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. I do appreciate that. Have you ever had trouble agreeing on what game you'll play with your friends that came over? I probably have, but I don't remember. I don't remember any specific game that we couldn't agree on a game to play. There's usually like a game like, you know, a multiplayer game that we would play, you know, like a 007, like GoldenEye, or we'd play, you know, some type of wrestling game, or we'd play like Smash Brothers, or we'd play Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter. So there, I mean, we always had something to play. I actually like the mini game from Smash Bros. Where you smash the targets. Yes, those are good. Smash Brothers mini games are usually okay. Smash the Targets was cool. They had a couple of the mini games in there. There's some in Smash Ultimate, like where you like go through like a stage and like you hit things. I mean, they're okay, you know. So yeah. Congrats on your baby boy. You want to be an awesome dad to him? Yes, I will be. I'm gonna try. I'm pretty sure he really likes me. So whenever he sees me, he starts going all nuts. So yeah, he really likes me. So that's good. That's good. He always smiles and is like, "Yay, Dad's here." So yeah, he's like the best ever, man. He's like the GOAT, dude. That boy's gonna be better than me in every single way, and I can't wait to see him just like kick my ass. Excuse my French. I can't wait to see him like he's just gonna beat me up, dude. I can't wait for him to be just like better than me in everything. I cannot wait. Let's see. Nope, because there's always either some form of Halo or Madden. Yeah, me and my friends and I, we played a lot of Halo back in the day. We played a ton of Halo. Really, there was a segment of time where all we did was play Halo. And we just played Halo. We did do Mario Kart, but really it was a lot of Halo. A lot of Halo in the early 2000s. A lot of Halo 1. So much Halo 1. You know, a lot of Halo 1. And Halo 2, but a lot of Halo 1. You know? So yeah, that was definitely a game that me and my friends played a lot. Halo. Good stuff. Halo 3 pizza parties with the boys. Yeah. We would always do Halo. We would do Halo 1 and Halo 2. What food would we get? I know we ordered food sometimes, but a lot of times, dude, we did it. A lot of times we would just play. I remember one time we were at my friend Big Chris's house. Dude, his parents just let us use every room. This dude had a big old house. He had like a mansion. And his parents just let us use the living room, the side living room, and all the different places in there. They just went inside their rooms and just like close the door. So it was like us, it was like 8 of us. And we played from the evening. We got there like on Saturday evening. And I remember we started playing like around maybe like 5 o'clock p.m. And we played all the way through the night till 6 a.m. And literally drove back home sleepy, you know, because it started like we didn't know that it was like they had like blackout curtains. We didn't even know it was morning, dude. So yeah, we played all the way through the night, just all night, and we didn't eat. We didn't eat or drink anything, but I know for a fact there was times that they would get us like pizza, or like they would get us, or we would go out and get food and then come back. But yeah, a lot of times we would just play straight, man. We would just drink water, or drink like Mountain Dew Code Red. And we would just charge through the night, man. It was crazy. Good stuff back then. Good stuff. How much longer for the stream? Yeah, L Young, we've got another... Right now, we're at another, let's see here, about 30 minutes, 40 minutes for the stream. About 40 minutes for the stream. Or no, sorry, 35 minutes for the stream. Although we can extend that. If we get to 20 on the combo count, we can extend that out to 2 hours and 20 minutes extra. So we can extend it as if we get more combos. Thanks for coming out. How are you doing tonight, L Young? Welcome. Madden 05 was crazy. That hit stick changed the game. Madden 05 was a revolutionary game for me and the homies. We loved Madden 05. We loved NFL 2K5, but we loved Madden 05 because they had the offensive playmaker with Madden 04, but it was so imbalanced. But then in Madden 05, they added the defensive playmaker and the hit stick. So it was great. You had the hit stick, you had defensive playmaker. You can adjust and change every single person on your team with defensive playmaker, make people go into zone. Some people play man. You can switch on the coverages on the fly. You can customize. Oh man, it was great. I loved me some Madden 05, dude. I was actually really good at Madden 05. At one point, I was in the top 100 or I think it was top 100 of players in Madden. Oh no, top 1,000. Sorry, top 1,000 of players in Madden. In Madden 05. I was definitely in the top 1,000, and I'll never forget what broke my streak. I had like a 20-30 game winning streak, and there was a moron that cheated. Kobe R. Tough. That was his name. His name was Kobe R. Tough. And I can't believe I still remember. This was like 20-something years ago. I still remember this bum. He cheated. He totally cheated, where you disconnect, and I played out the whole game, and I got the L. There was a way that people can cheat on the PS2 Madden, where you disconnect, and somehow you still get the L, even though I played through, beat the CPU, won the game. And then all of a sudden I went on a losing streak. I was so angry that I lost to this guy, even though I didn't lose. And that broke my streak, because they gave you, once you get really good in the game, you start ranking up, you barely get any ranking points for winning. So win streaks are very important on Madden on the PS2 rankings. So the fact that my win streak was broken just set me back. Christian Miro with the $3. Let's go.
To celebrate the ESRB League, can we play the main menu theme from NES Remix?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, Christian Miro with the NES Remix, love. Sauce. All right. NES Remix. NES Remix main theme. All right. Thank you so much, Christian Miro, with that dono. Appreciate that, man. I don't know why I put 3 there. It's supposed to be a 7. I think because he did 3. Let's go, Christian Miro. Thank you for the $3 dono. Let's get this NES Remix main theme. All right. People still use hit stick as an English phrase. I don't recall people use, but I know back then people would always say this guy got hit sticked, or hit stick was like a thing, or truck stick or hit stick. But I don't know if people still do that now. Like to say, oh, somebody got ran over or whatever. Hey, shout outs to the cool guy, man. Appreciate the cool guy and Bats. Cool guy and Bats at the dynamic duo of PlayerEssence. Let's go. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. Shout out to Christian Miro, man. Appreciate the support, brother. GoldenEye 64 for 3 straight days, 72 hours with my brother, and a guy called Mario. So wait a minute, you guys played for 3 days straight with no breaks, no food, no. I mean, I'm just like, okay, you guys just played for 3 days straight. So you guys didn't sleep. Did you eat? Did you use the restroom? Did you what? There's no way you guys would have died, right? I mean, you had to have taken some type of breaks, right? Pizza parties in college. Let's go. This NES remix music is so goofy, but it's good. Halo was amazing. I bought an Xbox to play it as I saved up for it. Amazing memories, yeah. I'm on them to make SNES remix game. That would be hype. A lot of good times for mini games, yeah. No sleep, just food and toilet breaks. 3 days straight. That's crazy. That's wild. Yeah, that's dangerous too. That's dangerous. But no, man. Good. I mean, I'm not gonna say good stuff, but okay, it is what it is. Is what it is. Is what it is. Madden 08 was the pinnacle of the series. Scott the Waz. Madden 08. Madden 08 was the last good Madden for, like, I would say the last good Madden for the Xbox and PlayStation, but it was definitely a good Madden. It wasn't a great Madden. It wasn't a great Madden. It wasn't a terribly bad Madden. It was just an okay Madden. But I'd probably say the best Madden game, or the pinnacle of the Madden series, is probably on the PS2. Like Madden 09 was pretty freaking good. Madden 09 on PS2 was probably the last one, or Madden 10. Started getting kind of weird after that. But on Xbox 360 and PS3, I would say like Madden 11 or 12. But after that, it got really shaky. I haven't purchased a Madden game since Madden 10. That was the last time that I really I got into a Madden game, was Madden 10. So I've been done for a long time. Madden 09 had nothing in comparison to Madden 09 has nothing in comparison to Madden. Oh god. EA Sports MVP Baseball 2005 was really good before the show and 2K games came out. Yeah, that's one of the best baseball games. That's the one with Manny Ramirez on the cover, right? Yeah, that's one of the best baseball games ever made. NFL Street is better than every Madden game. I wouldn't say NFL Street is better than every Madden game, but NFL Street is very good. But it's kind of bare bones compared to Madden, like a lot of the older Madden games. So I wouldn't say that it's better than every Madden game, but it's really good. It's better than all the current Madden games. Like, I can say that, like, 100%. But it's not better than, like, Madden 05 and, like, Madden 06 and Madden 07 and, like, the really good Madden games. It's not better than those. But it is really fun to play. And it's good. It's just nowhere near as much depth as those Madden games. Madden 07 on the Wii is my favorite Madden. Still play that every now and then. You play with the Wii remote and nunchuck? Madden 13 on the Vita. Oh my gosh, Madden 13 on the Vita. NBA Live 2005. NBA Live 2005 was good. It had Carmelo Anthony on the cover. It was good, but I don't think it was better than NBA 2K. It was good, but I don't think it was better than NBA 2K. Like, I think NBA 2K always had better physics, better shooting, better dunking. I think NBA 2K was better. 2K Sports Series is goated, dude. 2K Sports was always goated to me. NBA Street still the best NBA game. I do like NBA. I will say this: NBA Street Volume 2 rivals the best NBA games. I would say, because that game actually had the content, it had the characters, it had Jordan, it had Dr. J. Like, it had so many features and content and gameplay. So I will say that NBA Street Volume 2 is as good as a lot of other NBA games with like all their content, because NBA Street Volume 2 had the content. NFL Street never had as much content as NBA Street Volume 2. Like, NFL Street Volume 2 was not as good of a game in comparison to NBA Street Volume 2. NBA Street Volume 2 was a bit better than, in terms of content and gameplay wise, than NFL Street Volume 2. Although I love NFL Street Volume 2. NFL Street Volume 3 was but NBA Street Volume 3 was Gameplay wasn't quite up there. But NBA Street Volume 2 is probably like the best sports game for me ever made, is NBA Street Volume 2. So yeah, I agree. Volume 2 was crazy. You could buy houses and cars. Yep. But yeah, exactly. You can buy houses and cars. I got chills. You have a campaign mode. You have tons of tricks. You have all sorts of like teams and players. Like, it was a complete package of a game. Like, NBA Street Volume 2 was complete. That's why I put it up there with all the other, like, the best NBA games. I'll put it right up there with the best NBA games. Like, NBA 2K5. To me, NBA 2K5 is one of the best basketball games of all time, because like you can create a player, you can go into like the franchise mode, you can play for like 20 years, you can create your own team, like you can have at your house and like the virtual whatever, no microtransactions, like NBA 2K5 with Ben Wallace on the cover, and that year it was only 20 bucks. It was only $20 for NBA, brand new at launch. NBA 2K5, NFL 2K5, Terrell Owens, Ben Wallace, 20 bucks. You can get both games for 40 bucks. That was insane in 2004. We were flipping out because we were all broke at that point. We were flipping out. We would sit there like, oh my God, we all went and bought NFL 2K5. We all went and bought NBA 2K5. It was great, man. So good. NBA Ballers is better than people remember. It's actually pretty good. It's pretty good. Hey, may the 4th be with you, players. I know you don't like Star Wars, but I'm saying it. Thank you. I appreciate that, Guts. It's not quite the 4th for me yet, but I know it's coming up for you guys. NFL Fever sucked. NFL Fever is trash, Jay Loomis. That game's complete garbage. I think you just liked it because it was a new system. The graphics looked good, but that game was complete garbage. Like, that was bad simulation football. There's a multitude of videos of why Fever sucks, though, so... Hey, I ain't gonna try to ruin your childhood though, man. If you liked it, you liked it. But that game actually sucks. Like, it's bad simulation. But the graphics were good. Graphics were good, but simulation's bad. EA getting rid of EA Big was a mistake. It really was. Ballers was so good. Haven't played it in years since I was a kid. Yeah, Ballers is pretty good. Yeah, EA stopped it. It sucks, man. Yes, Blitz the League. Yeah, Blitz the League was crazy. I used to play Blitz the League too. Thought that game was great. Doesn't RGT like the hidden gem NBA 2K Playgrounds? I don't know. But I thought NBA 2K Playgrounds was okay as like an NBA Jam clone, you know? But my favorite NBA Jam clone or NBA Jams, I mean, it would be NBA Street 2K or NBA Street Volume 2. But if I had to pick a game outside of that, I really liked NBA Hang Time. Did anybody play NBA Hang Time? What is Playgrounds? Playgrounds is like an NBA Jam type of game on newer systems. Like, you can get it on Switch and Xbox and PlayStation and PC. But it's like NBA Jam, but newer rosters. But it's not as good as NBA Jam. And you know, they had like guest YouTubers in there and stuff like that. But yeah, it's okay. But I have some footage on my channel if you want to watch it. Like, I streamed it, and like a hell of people tuned in for some reason at that time because people were just looking for stuff to play on Switch. So I think I had like 17,000 people watch that video or something crazy for like a Let's Play. Like, Let's Plays don't do well on my channel. But it was something good for me at that time. I know it did really good for some reason. NBA, or it hit like the YouTube algorithm. Playgrounds. I think I remember, did I think I streamed the game. Yeah, I streamed, or did I just played it? Actually, no, I can't find it anymore. I don't know where it's at. I know I talked about it though. No, I don't know where that live stream is, where I guess I played it and, you know, whatever. NBA, let me just look up NBA. Yeah, there we, wait, no. I thought that's what it was, but no. I have it though. I did some gameplay on it. I did NBA Playgrounds on Nintendo with Dwayne Wade and Anthony Davis tutorial gameplay. So I did play it. Let me see what all this is about though. Let me see. Let's see if it actually. Let me see if I actually. I just played the tutorial. Yeah, so man, it's looking crusty, bro. It's looking This is looking crusty at that point. Hold up, let's take a look. Yeah, so here's NBA Playgrounds.
Points are on the board.
Yeah, look, like I said, it looked kind of crusty, but it's, I mean, it's all right. It's like NBA Jam. So yeah, it's like NBA Jam. I mean, it's all right. You can do like different dunks and stuff like that. You know. Yeah, it's like NBA Jam. It's very much like they were trying. I think they even got some. Was there some people that worked on NBA Jam on this game? Yeah, I think I got Anthony Davis and Dwayne Wade. So that's a pretty good combo. I got like a meter at the top here. I don't know what that does though. Yeah, it's like the old NBA Jam character design, like with the big heads, you know, big heads, small bodies. That's how NBA Jam was.
Goes for the jumper.
I blocked it. Dude, go up! How did I not block that? But I played the heck out of this game. I think I like beat the whole single player campaign, you know, and all that. So yeah. Anyway, that's NBA Playgrounds. It's available for. There's a second one available too. So, casual noob gamer with the subscription Twitch Prime over there. Hey, we got Twitch Primes over there. Primers, boys and girls. Let's go. Thank you so much, Casual Noob Gamer with the Twitch Prime. Thank you, man. 18 on the cover versus NBA Jam on the Genesis was awesome. Yeah. Genesis, Super Nintendo, arcade. It was really good. Thank you so much, Casual Noob Gamer with the Twitch Prime subscription. Yeah, I'm not talking about frat parties, bro. I'm old, so yeah, I'm not going to any frat party, dude. Let's see, because there was nothing on the Switch at the time. There really wasn't much on the Switch at the time. We're talking 6 years ago, so this is May 6, 2017. So yeah, this is a you know, this is an early Switch game. So yeah, there wasn't a lot on the Switch at the time. I think we were getting ready for like Mario Kart at launch, and then I think the next big game was like ARMS, I think, in June. So yeah, there was a gap. So there wasn't a ton, but people were still playing Zelda, right? People were still playing, you know, Mario Kart came out the previous month, but obviously we had already played that. Mario Kart didn't turn into the behemoth that it was until a bit later. But yeah, there wasn't a ton to play. I mean, I think I was still playing Zelda at this time though. Like I was still playing Zelda. But yeah. It was cool though. It was exciting. It was exciting to play. You know, here's a cool question at this point. There was somebody that asked a question there. Said, hey, Essence, are you going to do another podcast with Spawnwave? It would be cool to see you on it again. That's it. I love that question. You know, because like back then I wasn't a normal guest. I think it was just like the normal guests were Philip, RGT, John, and Evan. I think those were like the normal guests, or Dreamcast guy. So I was just like a guest every now and then at that time. So yeah, but no, people actually liked it. If you look at the comment section in the video, people are like, oh, this looks great. This is cool. You know, I'm gonna download it. Online play. You know, so yeah, man, people were actually excited about it. So, but one person said that this footage is crap. So yeah, I guess that wasn't the best capture footage because I have it in. Yeah, it looks a bit off. Yeah, anyway. Either way, my bad. Sorry about that. 6 years later. Oh man, actually more like 7 years later. We're in 2024, so this is 2017. So yeah, it's actually 7 years later, not 6 years later. It's 7 years. It'll be the 7-year anniversary here coming up. So yeah, 7-year anniversary of that. Almost a decade ago. Crazy that I've known John for that long, going on 7-8 years. It was a Johnny Disorder. NBA in the 90s was the game of the games, and that Mortal Kombat. My cousin and I wore the Sega and original PlayStation. Yeah, man. I love 90s NBA. 90s NBA was awesome. NBA on NBC. Where they had like a whole freaking JRPG intro. Michael Jordan is here. Is he going to get his third title? Not if Charles Barkley and the MVP of the league have anything to say about it. Join us on this magical destiny of NBA Titans. Like, they would always have some type of huge freaking monologue. Like, that would set it up like it's like the greatest thing in the world, dude. I don't know if any of you guys ever watched the NBA on NBC. It was nuts, man. Like, the little intros that they had the music. Oh my God, you just be glued to your TV, dude. It was so good. It was so good. So yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, yo, Elion, you're asking like really weird questions, man. So I'm just not gonna answer them, man. But I mean, like I said, I hope you enjoy the live stream. But you're asking like really weird questions, so I don't really feel like answering them, to be honest, man. So yeah. If you have any video game questions or stuff like that, man, I'll be more than happy to answer, like, you know, normal questions. But like, you're asking really weird questions, you know. So I'm good on answering them for tonight, bro. Christian with another $3 says
Join us next time on NBA Z.
Join us next time on NBA Z. Let's go. Thank you for the support, brother. Shout outs to Christian 19. One more, and we do have a 20-minute extension. Let's go. I didn't understand why I had an email from Nintendo today for a free trial of Knights of the Old Republic, 50% purchase until someone referenced Star Wars Day. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, is it okay? Yeah, because like the May 4th, okay, Nintendo's giving like the free trial stuff. Okay, yeah. Yeah, free trial stuff. Let's go. Thank you, Christian Miro, for the multiple donuts tonight, man. I appreciate that. Let's go. Let's see. I missed the 5 questions. If you're going to be there, what are you talking about, Chris? What are you discussing? DQ's Blizzards. Hey, what's up, man? Welcome. Mystic Ryan needs to be a normal guest, in my opinion. He is a normal guest. He just has been busy with a few videos. So I think he'll be back this week. I don't know though. I don't know for sure, but I know he had some big videos that he was doing that, and I saw some of them were posted up already. So yeah. May the 4th be with you, OJ, and everyone in chat. Yeah, I'm not a Star Wars guy, so I'm not a big Star Wars dude. So, you know, but yeah, I appreciate the Star Wars whatever, you know, Star Wars Day, all that good stuff. But yeah, I watched all the movies when I was younger, but like I never really got into it like people are like hardcore into it, you know. Let's see. Will Nintendo Switch 2 support up to 240 frames per second? Is Nintendo Prime Nate right now? Okay. All right. Hey, what's up, Ahmed? Welcome to the stream, man. OJ, use the Force. I will try. I will try to use the Force. Has not worked for me yet, but maybe one of these days. Maybe one of these days. I'm wanting to start the Star Wars books. Oh man, that just sounds like snooze-inducing. I'll be keeping a buck. Yeah, you'd have to pay me to read a Star Wars book. You have to pay me to read a Star Wars book. So yeah. Best PSP port that you played: Def Jam, NBA Ballers, or Midnight Club? Yeah, I didn't play any of those like that. I did play some of them. Like my friend had the PSP and I'd play it, but I don't really remember them like that. So yeah. Remember Star Wars Force Unleashed? I do. I played that game. Force Unleashed 1 and 2. That game was a janky mess, but I played it and I liked it. I remember liking it, but I know it's not necessarily a great game, you know. But yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see here. Let's chat. What would you rather be? Your favorite movie character or your favorite video game character? I don't know, man. Like I said, weird questions. I don't know. Maybe the chat can answer that one. What would you guys rather be? Endless Ocean Luminous yet? No, I did not play Endless Ocean Luminous. I don't know if Nintendo even reached out to me for that game, but no, I haven't played it. I don't think I'm going to. I'm not an Endless Ocean I'm not an Endless Ocean player, you know, or anything like that. I don't play Endless Ocean, you know, the games. I've never been a big fan of it. And I didn't get a review code for it as well. So yeah. So it is what it is. Start with the Darth Bane series. I guarantee you won't put you to sleep. No. No. I will not start with the Darth Bane series. No, I'm good. I've got my hands full with stuff to do. I've got plenty of, you know, I'd rather play with my son than read a Star Wars book. So I'd rather spend that time playing with my son, or seeing my daughter, or you know, hanging out with my wife, or hanging out with my nieces or nephews, or seeing my mom, or talking to my bro, or streaming, or playing a game. There's a million things that I'd rather do than read a Star Wars Darth Bane book. No, this is just not gonna happen. Absolutely not. I'm good though. You guys have at it though. Seriously, you guys have at it. You guys can read the Star Wars Darth Bane books. You know, if you want. Let's see here. You can read the book to your son. I don't want to read a Star Wars Darth Bane book to my son. I'll be reading him other types of books, but not that book. Let's see. I know Death Jam is shady with their practices, but I missed the PS3 one because they had some good characters. Do you think we'd ever get a celebrity fighter like that again? Oh, man. I mean, probably not, because everybody wants so much, you know, to be like to have their license used. So I don't know if we'll ever get something like that again. I mean, I'm pretty sure at some point somebody will do something, but yeah, not sure. Jay Lewis with the $2 says Endless Ocean, endless paint drying unleashed. Yeah, it's kind of looks kind of boring to me. Thank you so much. I am gonna buy the game though, just so I can collectors, because Nintendo's probably never gonna make another Endless Ocean game again. So I will buy it for collectors. So there's that. But that's about the value that it has to me for collectors, you know. So thank you so much, Jay Loomis. You have become the hero of the stream, and we've got the 20 on the combo board. So that gets us to 20-minute extension. We're already about 2 hours over, right? So then we're gonna extend it to 20 minutes plus on the stream. Let's go. Thank you so much, Jay Loomis, with the big dono to get us to 20 on the combo board, so we can extend the stream up by 20 minutes instead of 15. So we're adding on time. So let's go. Let's see here. Brian Shaw looks like a white shack. What? Would Sony censor the PS5 version of Shin Megami Tensei Vengeance? Is it a saver to get on Switch? No, they're not going to censor it. No. And I would get the game on PS5 if you want like 60 frames per second and like probably 4K or 1440p or checkerboarded 4K. I'm going to get it on the PS5. I'm going to get it on the PS5 because I already played and beat the game on the Switch. And this game is new, it's different, but you know, I still want to get the game on the PS5 to get that like frame rate and all that. And I already played the game and beat it on the Switch, so. So yeah. OJ, I recently got into 3DS, thinking about buying a copy of Kid Icarus Uprising. That game looks incredible. Yes, Kid Icarus Uprising is really good. Kid Icarus Uprising is super, super, super good. I like it a lot. Can you recommend me another RPG for Switch? Last time it was Live Alive and I loved it. Well, I mean, check out my videos on here, Chris. I've got a ton of best RPGs, you know, Xenoblade, Bravely Default, games like this. So, I mean, check out my videos that I have on there, like my top RPGs. And you can look at those and see what you think is good, you know? So, I'm going to link the video so you can check it out when you get the opportunity. And yeah, I recommend checking out that video. And, like, you can look and see what you think would be good. So, yeah. Give me just a second, and I will pull up. Yeah, we have a 2024 update of the best RPGs? You said that you liked Live Alive. So if you want like my best RPGs like to play, I have a 2023 update that's right here, and that goes over a lot of RPGs that I like to play. So there you go. But yeah, I recommend Xeno, Bravely Default, SMT's great, Persona's great, Persona 5 is fantastic. Chained Echoes, really good. Sea of Stars, Octopath 1, Octopath 2. It's a lot of good games, a lot of good RPGs. So yeah. Paper Mario 1000 Year Door plays at 30 frames and now 60 plus a small censorship in the game makes me want to skip out on the game. Sorry, Nintendo, no hard feelings, OJ. I don't work for Nintendo or anything, so if you don't want to play the game because 30 and because of no cat calling or whatever, then don't play it. Play something else. But yeah, if you want to miss out on the game for that, that's fine. Miss out on the game. The game's incredible though, so there's no hard feelings. The only thing that you're doing is you're depriving yourself of a really good game, you know. So go ahead and do it. You're just depriving yourself of a good game. But I don't work for them. I'm gonna enjoy the game. I'm gonna enjoy it because I know Paper Mario 1000 Year Door is awesome. But if you want to not play it because you think those are important things to you for in a game, that's fine. But Guts, you play all sorts of games that are in 30 on Switch. Like, you play crusty ass games all the time at 30 frames or even lower on Switch. So I think you're getting caught up in people complaining, but you play crusty ass games on Switch that are 30 frames and even below. Some of them are like have frame rate issues all the time. So I don't think that should be a problem, you know, when you play 30 frames per second games all the time on Switch, you know. so that shouldn't be an issue. And you never played the original, if I'm not correct. You never played the original on the GameCube. So why are you complaining? No, you play a lot of 30 frames per second games, Guts. You play most of the third-party games that you say that you're playing on Switch are 30 frames. Most of the games that you have are 30. So you're basically getting mad because of what other people are saying, not because you experienced it and because you played it. You're just mad at what other people are saying. So what I would say to you is stop getting angry over online outrage of something that you never played and that you never experienced. You clearly have no problem with 30 frames per second games because you play a lot of the Switch ports. So, I mean, stop getting outraged from people online. You're basically taking their outrage and adapting it for yourself instead of just saying, hey, I think the game looks cool, I'm going to play it, you know? So yeah, that's what I'd say. That's why sometimes I try not to I tune out what people are saying online because you become like this, right? Like, it happened to me with Bayonetta. People were just saying, oh, it's this, and this. And it kind of affects you where you don't want to play. But if you just tune out people just crying and complaining about everything and just you see the game for what you want to see instead of getting mad for what other people are doing, then you'll be fine when you play the game. You're like, oh wow, this game is fun. But you're getting other people are getting angry and you're adapting that to yourself, even though you never played the GameCube version. So what does it matter? You don't know about Paper Mario or anything. And you never played the censorship stuff. Like, you never played it on there. So it shouldn't matter to you at all, you know? That's just me. That's just my opinion. But yeah, online outrage, people always got to get mad at something and try to get people to be upset at stuff. So like I said, if you want to deprive yourself of the experience, that's fine, but I'm going to be playing it, and so are a lot of other people. So yeah. Let's see here. Well, I mean, the reason why is because Paper Mario on the GameCube was 60, but Paper Mario on the Switch is 30. But Paper Mario on the Switch is like full graphical overhaul, you know? So yeah. Saw the video thinking Astral Chain. Astral Chain is a great next game to play. Yes, I do recommend Astral Chain a lot. Even Archie said he doesn't want to play Stellar Blade for now because of all those controversies, which is just crazy. But to be honest, he doesn't really like Souls-like or those type of games. He's not the biggest fan of Bayonetta or Souls games or stuff like that. So I think it's easier to not play something when you don't really like the type of game. It's easy to just say, oh, everybody's saying this, I don't want to play it. It's easier to do that. But if it was if there was some type of like wrestling game that he likes, it doesn't matter what controversies that there are around the game, he'll play it. Hell, he played like the worst wrestling games. Obviously, because it was going to get him YouTube views, but he played those, and those games were trash. Like, well, NBA, WWE 2K, whatever on the Switch. That game's terrible, you know. So, you know, I don't really think it's because of the controversies. I think it's because he wasn't really too excited to play the game in the first place, and he doesn't really like, you know, Souls games or Souls, like those type of action games anyway. So it's easier to not play something when you don't really care about it that much. But if it was something that he actually cared about, and even if with all the same controversies, he'd probably still play it, you know? Yeah, the AEW Fight for Forever, that game's terrible. That game's terrible. We all know it was terrible. It was terrible beforehand. Still played it. He enjoyed it for what it was, right? And that game's trash. So if it's something that people like, then they're more willing to say, oh, well, I don't care. But if it's something that they don't really care about, then it's like, yeah, you know, and they don't feel like they're going to make any, like if you're a content creator and like you don't feel like your audience cares about X or Y game, then you're probably just going to skip it, right? So yeah. The censorship common Nintendo games is the thing, like the past, like the NES days. Nintendo of America has made slight alterations forever since like the NES days. NES, Super Nintendo, GameCube, every single generation, there's always been something that they might alter. Especially like if there's like religious or certain type of things in games, they might take that stuff out or alter it. So yeah. Yes, I do enjoy my Cresty games, OJ. You know me too well. Yeah, that's why I'm surprised that you're saying, well, I don't want to play it because it's 30. It's like, you play all sorts of 30 frames per second games on Switch. Why is this one a problem now? You never played the original GameCube. You're just, like I said, you're just getting mad because other people are getting mad about it, you know? Why can't a character be attractive in any media without being weird? People could really have made it. You know what the funniest thing about Eve in Stellar Blade? She's not sexualized at all. There is zero sexualization of Eve compared to other female protagonists. Compared to like Lara Croft in some of her days, compared to Bayonetta, Eve is a completely normal, caring individual with no sexualized. She does not do anything suggestive or sexualization of her at all. That's the funniest thing about Stellar Blade. That is the craziest thing about Stellar Blade, is that it's not even a sexualized game. All it is outfits. That's all it is. It's just outfits, but you don't have to use them. It's completely optional. They don't force you to use any outfits. And she's what people would say attractive, but she's not twerking all over the place and pole dancing. She's not. There's not a bunch of crotch shots over and over and all this weird stuff it's really not bad. It's really not a problem, but people turned it into one. But there is not this crazy over sexualization of the character. That's insane. Anybody saying that is acting weird or didn't play the game, you know? But there really isn't. She's not an overly sexualized character. There's outfits that you want to go into that are, but you don't have to use the outfits. You don't have to unlock them. That's optional. For people that want it, they want it. For people that don't, they don't. You can keep her completely clothed from head to toe. You know, and she has head to toe outfits that are completely normal clothes that any normal girl would wear. You know, there's jeans and like a sweater. There's, you know, all sorts of outfits. There's bodysuits. There's all sorts of stuff. All for free too, by the way, that you unlock in the game normally. Well, not free. You bought the game, but you guys know what I mean. I can't believe that Nintendo actually Japanese dialogue of FPS. Okay, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but yeah, shoutouts. There are people still refunding the game because they don't have girlfriends on my best because of false advertisement. I doubt there was many people that even did that in the first place. But yeah, that's the craziest thing about Stellar Blade. She's not overly sexualized. Like, Bayonetta is like 10 times worse. Like, literally 10 times worse. So if we had Bayonetta and that wasn't an issue, I don't understand why there's an issue here. DeAndre with the $2.19. Thank you so much, DeAndre. Thank you for the $2.19. 21 on the combo board, and he says, I would argue it goes for any form of entertainment. Can't be letting people whining affect your enjoyment of a product. Stellar Blade Desert Theme. I agree. I agree. It's hard though. Like when you're perpetually online, that's how you let people affect your what you like and like everything. Try not to be perpetually online. Like get caught up in the sauce of like people complaining. Because once again, like I said, no shots to Guts, but like he never played the GameCube game. He never knew what was happening. But he's angry about these things that he never even played or experienced. But he was looking forward to the game beforehand. Don't let people online rage you into not experiencing something hype. Rage you not into something that you were looking forward to. Don't let them take your joy away. I'm telling you, I let that happen to me one time, and I'll never let it happen. Well, no, it didn't happen to me with Bayonetta because I still ended up playing Bayonetta. But it was Lost Odyssey, a game that I love. IGN crushed my hype for that game. I thought it was going to be like a 9 or a 10 out of 10 type of game. They gave it like an 8, which is still a good score, but I was like, what? It gets boring, what? And I remember not buying the game at launch because people were complaining, oh, it's grindy, it's this, it's that. Even though I was hyped, I did not trust my instincts, and I did not play the game until years later, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Lost Odyssey is like one of the greatest JRPGs ever created, and I will never, ever, ever, ever again listen to people online bitching and moaning and crying about X or Y or Z. I will look at the game, and I will make my own decision on the game. I will read reviews, but I'll never let that be the sole factor. If I think something looks hype and is my style from looking at the game and from seeing what's good about the game, I will play it. So that was the last time that I ever didn't buy a game because it didn't get a score, or people complained or whined about JRPGs. Because remember, at that time, people were trying to move away from JRPGs. People were saying, oh, they're boring. JRPGs, like, they're behind, they're slow, they're stuck in their ways. That's what people were saying about JRPGs back then, you know? So yeah. Yeah, I did. I let IGN, I did, Leno. I did. Back in, like, 2009 or whatever, when that game came out. I literally let IGN, talk me out of not buying Lost Odyssey, and that was the worst decision. One of the worst decisions that I've ever made. Although I did play it later, just like I bought it for super cheap. A couple of years later, I think I bought it for like $20 or something like that. And I remember playing it and just being like, "Oh my gosh, this game is goated. This game is god tier. This game is god tier." So yeah. Yeah, I think the Guts watch too many of these videos from these grifting and clout chasing YouTubers that get mad at Nintendo controversy. Yeah, I think that's it. And people complaining on Twitter and stuff like that. So yeah. But it's all good. Anybody can play whatever you want. If you don't want to play it, then don't play it. If you do want to play it, then play it. That's fine. I had to move back to Twitch. Literally keep crashing on my mobile for me. Completely hate it. What type of phone do you have? It's because people supported the game and people who hated the game changed the stances completely after launch. Okay. So yeah. Nothing dated about Shadow Hearts. Christian Miro with a huge message. Let's go. And a big dono as well. $3.
Planning to skip Paper Mario over 30 FPS. If you've played Tears of the Kingdom and that game runs at 30 FPS, then you're a hypocrite. So, get rid of TTK if you don't want to be one. Or get Paper Mario from your friendly FPS gamer Christian.
Yeah, if you play other games on Switch at 30, I don't think there's any problem with this one. I agree. So yeah. Thank you for the $3. Thank you. Shout outs to Christian. Multiple donos tonight, man. Thank you so much. He said 3. It doesn't say 30. Just count it as 30. So 30, obviously. You should not be apprehensive about Lost Odyssey because reading people's reviews. You should look at the gameplay and play it. It's freaking incredible. Lost Odyssey's goated. Lost Odyssey's freaking goated. But yeah, I would not read people's reviews, and I don't do that. I don't read people's reviews and decide whether I want to play a game or not. I look at the game myself. I can reference them, but I don't decide decisively, especially user reviews. Hell no. Hell no on user reviews. I ain't listening to no crusty ass gamer reviewing a game. I ain't listening to no crusty gamer reviewing a game and talking about it. I'm gonna make my decision based off of what they say. Oh heck no. Can't. You know? So yeah. So it is what it is. Let's see here. Star Ocean any good? Yes, Star Ocean's very good. I like Star Ocean. Star Ocean, the second story R is very good. Party Man with the $5.
Ninja Peach, since it has been a bit since we got it.
Hey.
Screw these controversies and bums being extra with every single game release. Stepping back from online discourse is the best way to go for new games.
It is.
People have all sorts of biases and weird issues.
I agree. I agree, man. I agree. Thank you for the $5, Party Man. Last story is really good. Yeah, user reviews don't really matter. But they're there. I think you put it best, PlayerEssence, just enjoy yourself and don't let people tell you what you like or what you don't. Something before exactly. Like you can use it as a reference, but don't let it be the be all end all, you know? Gameplay should always reign supreme. So I don't recall much media coverage for Baldur's Gate 3. That game has I think there's sex scenes. I'll leave it to next to nothing to imagination. It's not that bad. But there was coverage of it, but they all thought it was great because it's Baldur's Gate, you know. They get a pass. You can have bear, blue bear, Yogi Bear sex and all sorts of stuff, and they think that that's okay. You know, that's fine. That's completely cool and that's valid. But Stellar Blade, let's just keep it a buck, man. I'm not even gonna sit here and trip. It's racist. There is a racist tone towards this situation with Stellar Blade compared to Baldur's Gate 3. It's racist. It's racist because there's skimpy outfits, there's all sorts of stuff with Baldur's Gate, and it's completely fine. Nobody complained about that, right? So I think that's what you're talking about, Jay Loomis. Nobody it's great. You can have bear stuff, you can do bear play and all this, like, but Stellar Blade is all of a sudden the beacon of like soft core or something. Like it's racist. Like I'm just gonna say it's racist, you know. So there's shades of racism in there. And whenever people say no, it's not that, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's like these weirdos on the Spawncast that sit there and say, oh no, they'll swear up and down that it's not racist, that they get mad at me saying things. Yeah, it is, bro. You see color and you get upset. It's the same thing. You see Japanese or you see Asian, you know, people because of other stuff, and you adapt it to that and say, oh yeah, it's like hentai, or it's like, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what there ain't no if and Baldur's Gate is 1000% proof of that. 1000% proof. There was none of this nonsense with Baldur's Gate, and you're out here doing stuff with Tailspin, with Baloo, you know? And there was skimpy outfits, and there was all sorts of stuff. And we've seen The Last of Us Part 2 has full-blown scenes. Full-blown scenes. Nudity. Multiple, by the way. Not just one, multiple. A scene with Ellie and the nose lady, the nose girl, and then another scene with Abby. Like, it's art. Oh, yeah, it's great. They're all over. It's racist, man. Like, I ain't even trying to. Let's just call a spade a spade. It's racist. You know. So I'm just calling a spade, bro. Just keeping it real. Yeah, I don't really have a stance on emulation or whatever. Like, people can do whatever they want as long as it's legal. Xenophobia. Racism is worse than... Xenophobia is one thing, but this is just like racism. So yeah, that's how I see it, at least. So yeah. So yeah, it is what it is. The negative coverage of Eve from Stellar Blade compared to Baldur's Gate, full-blown scenes and nudity, and The Last of Us full-blown scenes and nudity, and that's all art and great. But Stellar Blade is a, oh my god, it's weird, it's this, it's that, from the same crusty journalists. So yeah, that's my thought process on it, man. It is what it is. But all right, guys, we are gonna wrap it up here. Thank you so much for coming out to the stream. We did go even a bit extra. I gave you guys, even though we didn't get the 30 on the combo count, I gave you guys 2 hours and 30 minutes. So we will be back tomorrow with the Spawncast pre-show. I don't have any videos ready for you guys, and I am not editing tonight. I don't think I'm editing tonight. I'll probably edit tomorrow morning, though, for you guys. I'll get some exercise in, and I will edit tomorrow morning and get you guys a video tomorrow morning. We'll get you guys something. But if you haven't seen my video on Stellar Blade, check out my video on Stellar Blade. I have a video on Square Enix, the issue there. I got a video on Top 21 Best Nintendo Switch New IPs. I think you guys should check out that video. Maybe a lot of you guys have not seen that video yet. So I want to say big love to all the donos today, guys. Thank you guys so much. We had donos all throughout the night. Thank you guys for supporting the stream. I really appreciate that, man. I really appreciate it. So thank you guys so much. Vadset, ending the stream as the Hokage, and Stream Ninja. Thank you to everybody in the chat here. Loomis, Dash, Monado Mario, Nick93. Thank you for the multiple donos tonight, man. Chris, thank you guys so much. Jay Barone. The Steam Deck vid is coming, guys. Don't worry. Thank you, Jacob D, for the memberships. Appreciate that. And thank you guys for the earlier stream. Some of you guys were here for the earlier stream as well. So thank you guys for coming out to that one. B Martin dropped 10 gifted on that one. Justin was here. He dropped some donos. So thank you guys so much. DeAndre dropped some donos tonight. Jay Loomis, thank you. Christian Meworld, Ryuken, thank you so much, guys. Nick93, Crispy Tofu, Chris the Shriner Dog, Greg, all dropping some support as well. So thank you guys so much for your memberships and donations. It really means a lot to me to keep the stream going. So thank you guys. So, all right. We're going to wrap it up here. We'll be back tomorrow for the Spawncast pre-show. Spawncast pre-show tomorrow. Sunday, I think we're going to do a stream, but we might not. I might have some things that I got to do on Sunday, so I'm still thinking about a bonus stream, but I made up for it today, or doing a dual stream today. And I gave you guys extra time on both of those. So Sunday, we'll see. We'll see how things go on Saturday. But we should be good for a stream, guys. We're going to definitely do some more streams, longer streams like always. I'm working on some revamps to the channel, working on the background, so it should be good. So, all right, guys. Love y'all so much. Thank you guys so much for the support. Yeah. I will see you guys back tomorrow for the Spawncast pre-show. All right, guys. Peace and love. Take it easy.